So I think I'm live. This time I'm behind. I am live now. Beautiful. She's in the kitchen. Just to give you perspective, I'm in the back of the house. I'm on like the back porch. I'm next to our little soundproof room. You know, if you've seen it in the videos, right behind the kitchen. Maybe I'll move it around. But I'm afraid every time I move the camera, I'm afraid I'm going to lose internet, because as soon as I started the live, I lost internet. I don't know why. There's a router right there. I have a cell phone, you know, card in here as well, SIM card, whatever you call it. And, you know, Starlink, well, it's a little further away, but there's a router right here next to me, literally. I don't know. I can't figure out the internet here in the Philippines sometimes, but I'll just show you. Hopefully it'll stick together here. Right next to me is that's the infamous AC in the door. Go watch our video. We talk about AC in the door. That's on our latest one. Just click on our picture below this live, click on the videos tab, and watch our latest tiny home update. So I'm sitting right next to that door, and right here, I'll just turn it around. That's the kitchen right there, and my hall's just doing a few things. So I just thought, you know, I'll sit there here and chat for a bit, because really enjoying this part of our channel where we get to sit down, just talk with some people. Even sometimes it's just a few people online here, but it's really nice. And this is our tiny home, which is under construction. I'm in, like I say, in the back. I made this little part right here, this little deck part. It's not very good, but it's cement that you can stand on or sit on, and it's okay. I'm learning a few things along the way. It's not perfect. I told Filipina, my wife, that we can try to perfect things as we go. Maybe I can get a start at doing certain things, and then we can hire someone to perfect it later on in life, because we're kind of broke right now. But if you can hear the noise in the background, I don't know if you can see, like, this little rooftop here. And this little rooftop here is the top of a piggery, from what I understand. I'm looking at bugs while I'm talking to you. Oh, I hate the bugs over here. But this is a piggery over here, and in the background, if I'm quiet, let me be quiet for a second. Can you hear that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. That's, from my understanding, pigs being slaughtered. It's right behind us. We get to hear this on a regular basis. The slaughtering of pigs. Now, it's not going on 24/7, don't get me wrong. So I'm not here just always listening to pigs being slaughtered, but that's a piggery from my understanding. And Filipina, my wife, tells me whenever that noise is like that, they're being pigs. So today's topic, while we're sitting here in the tiny home, I got a chair for my wife, but she's busy at the moment, so I'll just leave the chair there in case she can join us a little while. But we were talking before we even started the cameras. Something that happened last night is, like, I said, maybe that's our conspiracy in the tiny home, that our conspiracy conversation that we can talk about. So I'll mention that coming up in just a little while. I'll just give it a little more time, because sometimes when you start a live, not everyone notices the live right away. Like, we don't always get a lot right away anyway, or a lot, but if there were more people to join in, sometimes if you wait a little bit first, people join in after. So we'll talk about our conspiracy update, what happened last night in the tiny home, or around the tiny home. Filipina thinks one thing, I think another thing. I think I'm right. I think she's not quite right about last night, but then she had another conspiracy thing that happened to her many years ago, which she did tell me before, but I kind of forgot a little bit of it. So she reminded me again just a few minutes ago about what happened to her years ago in their home. Very interesting, kind of like along the conspiracy lines too, but it's just these things, because, like, to her, it really happened, and I don't know exactly what happened. Last night, to me, that really happened, and I think it really happened. Oh my goodness, the pigs are really getting noisy down there. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear the pigs? Someone's saying unmute, unmuted. Do you have your mic on too, Mahal?
Yes.
Okay. It's someone saying I'm muted. How do I know if I'm muted? How do I unmute myself? It says you're muted.
I'm muted.
Oh, I'm muted. How do I unmute myself if I'm muted? Do you know? Oh, you can hear now?
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Are you there? When I'm doing a test, I turn British. I'm not really British, but I turn British. Test. I don't know why. I just do. Hello? Anybody there? Probably the British accent ever, right? Is anybody out there British listening to me? Let me know. Can you hear me? Someone says we can now. I can hear you now. Okay. Well, thanks, Bill. Okay, I'll put this back on. I can see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. The glare on the camera is just unbearable, but I can see. I tried to get in a shady spot. I thought is me. What do you think is you? The pig? Squealing in the back? Is that you? Do you make those kinds of noises? That's AJ Cornella. AJ Cornella, you make pig noises? They kind of sound a little like something like that.
Sounds like a slaughter.
Yeah. Can you hear Filipina okay too? My wife, she's mic'd up, but she's doing kitchen duties. So, can you hear her in the kitchen okay? We just want to make sure our mics work. Sometimes we do it right, and sometimes we don't. We're doing. Like yesterday, after the live, we seen this little gem. My wife was looking at little icons on the YouTube screen on our side. And it's like these little gems and numbers by the gems, and we're like, "What's that?" I'm like, "I don't know." This is someone else told us on YouTube. It was like micro supers. Like if someone sends you a super, whatever that is, on YouTube, the little gems are micro supers. Again, whatever that is, not entirely sure. Bill says, "I didn't get notification. I was surfing and found you." Welcome to Our Life on YouTube there, Bill. YouTube, for some reason, we call it, and from what we learn, what people say is shadow ban. Mahal, this is Bill Meyer was saying, he said, I didn't get any notification. He said he was just surfing around and happened to find us. So YouTube, what are you looking at so seriously?
I want to sit down.
Okay, yeah, I got you this here. I can sit over here. You can sit in the dryer spot. I didn't know you were ready. Here you go, my beautiful Filipina. You sit right there, and I'll sit over here. I didn't think she was quite ready, so I had a spot over here for her, but that's a better spot right there. No, put more of you. I'll lean in. I can lean in. No, stop that. Take your hand.
Call it.
Move your hand away from the
Don't put
phone.
it all in
Yeah, I'll
me.
lean over. No, I'll lean over. Well, look at all the ants here. Oh, gross. I'll lean. Oh, trust me. I'll lean over. Look, see.
No, you
I like
don't.
being. I will. See, I like being close to you anyway.
Good afternoon, good morning. Welcome.
It's morning
Welcome
here.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so Bill says, yeah, I didn't get your notification. That's something typical for YouTube and our channel. They shadow ban us, is what they call it, shadow banning. And for some reason, they don't push our stuff too much. Maybe they will in the future. I don't know. I've sent them some messages and trying to explain it. But, you know, they just give me like an AI response all the time. I just keep getting an AI response. Oh, Sparky.
Hi, Sparky.
Hi, Sparky. Hi, you gonna come over and say hi?
Say hi. Come on.
Say hi.
He's about to give birth.
Yeah, poor little Sparky. You think
Babies.
she has 6?
Like imagine we have this rescued puppy, and she was a female dog. And she's really small. Like imagine her first baby is 6, and now she has 4
It's the
with a small tummy.
Over to
Yeah.
yeah, little tiny dog, and she's got a bunch of little puppies. So Bill Meyer says, I call it U-tub.
YouTube.
U-tub. We're in the tub. We're in the
We're in the
U-tub
tub.
today, getting clean. We're in the U-tub. Anyway, so I guess we'll go ahead and start talking about some of our conspiracies. I'll talk about mine last night. She does. I don't. You don't think what I'm saying is quite real, do you? Like you think it's something else, right?
Mm-mm.
This is my conspiracy. Last night, it was before 2 a.m. and it was pretty quiet outside, right? And I woke up to like, I don't know if you know, like the typical sound of roosters, like,
Yeah.
kind of like that, right? Like 2 o'clock in the morning, which I know sometimes you can hear them in the nighttime and stuff, which surprised me. I didn't know you could before I came here. But like it was really quiet, and all of a sudden I woke up, and then I was like, "Oh, it must be roosters." But then I was a little bit awake, and I was listening, and I was like, "Kind of sounds like people imitating roosters." Honestly, it did. So I don't think it was personally. I don't think it was real roosters, and it was like down at the end of like our driveway area or road, whatever you want to call that, down on the main road down here, and it was pretty loud for a while. And I got to thinking, man, that the more I listened, I'm like,
There is
that sounds like people.
we have that explanation before because when during the uh oh no, when I was a kid, there's always an explanation about that, and it's not a good sign. Like just like for example, we don't have cell phone before, so we only have radio. We don't even have electricity when I was a kid, and then like if during nighttime there is a rooster or there is a hen who's making a sound like "Ah, ah, ah," and then and one rooster um answer her, so that means like there is pregnant single lady or a teens or maybe single lady who get pregnant, and she was about to get married soon. Yeah. If the hen
These are
is
like superstitions.
it's mahal. Imagine before there is it's not a superstitious mahal, because imagine before how can like there's no science like the technology is not that high tech.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Conspiracies.
it's not about superstitious because how can you explain the dog has a lot of senses, monkey is
Well, that's
double.
true. I mean, like
Yeah.
horse, they call it horse sense for
Yeah.
horses, right?
Yeah.
I have a story on that one too.
Exactly.
Horse
Yes.
sense, yeah.
And it's not superstitious. And then like and it's really true after a week someone like asking the hands of marriage because blah blah blah, but if only the hen is making a sound and no roster answer them, so that means she is about to become a single mom. Yeah. And then when it comes to infidelity, if if the rooster or the hen is making a sound like after midnight, like maybe dawn, like maybe 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're making a sound, that means that there is an infidelity going on in the community.
Sounds a little superstitious to me.
No, it's not. It's not that superstitious.
Whatsoever says, where do you live? Well, we're in Philippines. These are some nice Philippine trees. This is not a green screen. We are out behind our tiny home right now. But by the way, if you're new here and you're asking like, where do we live? You obviously don't know. Probably we live in Mindanao here in the Philippines. We have a video we just released on our channel. Like, click on our faces on the bottom of this live, and then I'll go to the videos tab. Click on the videos tab, and you see the latest release of our tiny home. And we're right here now. This is the back porch of our tiny home. We're right sitting behind the kitchen. We're at the bottom steps of our kitchen. So this is the tiny home property. So I hope you get a chance to look at our tiny home where we are right now in the Philippines in Mindanao. Anyway, continue, Mom. Now I'll continue mine.
Yeah. So
Or are you finished?
it's like that. If there is something going on, yeah. So mostly, some couple will, you know, like, who is that? Something like that. Oh, the woman is in she lives in the north part, and the the guy is live in the west part of the community. So it's like that. And
That
then
sounds like
after few days or after weeks,
superstition.
they are like they were get caught.
They blame it on the rooster, man.
That's the sign.
Next day, the rooster was
Yeah.
dinner for somebody.
That's the sign.
Jeff
Yeah.
says, is it Jeff? Jeff says hi.
Yeah,
Hi,
Jeff. Jeff
Jeff.
Rock.
Welcome.
Hi, Jeff Rock.
Jeff Rock, welcome.
Yeah.
So my conspiracy, as I'm going to try to continue, is like last night, and I woke up around 2, 2-ish maybe, and I hear these sounds like roosters first, but then the more I listened to them while I was laying in bed, it sounded like it was people. So it was like people imitating roosters, and I even woke her up. She was like, "Mom," calling me Mom. What? Go back to sleep, something like that. I said, "But Mom," I said, I don't think they're roosters. I think they're people. I said, it sounds like they're people.
Like imagine, guys, we have so many dogs here, and then if there is someone, like walking in our property, dogs were really going crazy. Yeah.
So then, after my little experience, the initial experience of saying I think they're people, she got up and we actually had a little bit of water in the overnight. We don't generally have water here at the tiny home. Ah! But so she got up in the middle of the night, and there's a little bit of water going through the pipe. So she turned on the water and let it drain in the bucket. And she went back to bed, and I'm like, oh, that's going to flood our bathroom. So I got up. I didn't want her to get up again, so I wanted her to rest. So I got up in the middle of the night and sat there on the toilet while I watched the water fill up in the bucket. And I was listening for the people, and they seemed to go off into the distance. At least I think it was people. I don't think it was roosters, because it was really loud for a while, and then it seemed like it went into the distance, which would be people walking down the road, right? So now I was even asking her, I said, do people sometimes imitate roosters, like when they're out, to make it seem like it's just roosters, but they're up to no good, like maybe, I don't know, some theft or something like that? Then I started looking up on AI and on the phone, saying, do people imitate roosters for a disguise to do theft or something? But AI didn't give me anything. AI was useless. But then, like I say, it kind of went into the distance, almost like it was being moved down the road, right? That's not typical of a rooster and a rooster sound, like it would move away from you like that. So then that's what happened. And then while I was in there waiting for the water to fill up in the bucket, it's like I heard one, like, because it was really quiet then outside, really quiet. But then I heard one sound like it was again, to me, it sounds like a person imitating a bird. It was like one sound like, whoo! Like that. But it was no kind of, like usually when a bird is making a sound, there's other birds or a bird in response or something like that. But it sounded to me like it was a person's voice making a bird sound. I'm like, man, it sounds like it could be someone's like out there giving signals to each other or something, because I was already spooked by the chicken or the rooster thing. So then eventually...
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but
It's one sound.
Yeah, it's not one sound. See, it continues. It sounds like a kid's toy. But
it's a Maya bird. Yeah, that's a Maya bird.
Anyhow, let me finish my story, people. And so then after the bucket filled up, I went and got back in bed again. And I could hear like the roosters, what I'm thinking is people, way off in the distance now. It's like they travel down the road. And there were dogs barking in the distance as well, like at about the same distance that I could hear them. And then they started coming back closer again with this rooster sound. So it seemed like it was people moving, making this sound, almost like they were trying to do it in code for whatever they're doing out there. It really sounded like people imitating these sounds to me. Then eventually it stopped, but
yeah, that's why he don't have a good sleep.
No. Anyway, let me come back to where...
automatic.
Hang on, let's go back to where we left off. It says, where do you live? So we said Philippines, we're in Mindanao. Jeff Rock said hi. We said hi now. Or up to where we're
Philippine boss said woof, 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 woof. Yeah.
Good imitation.
What country are you at, guys? We're in the Philippines, just like you.
Yeah, we're at in the Philippines. So, and when you ask where we are, I like to let you know that we just did a video. We're at our tiny home, This is a tiny home. It's in progress. It's under construction. So when you're asking where we're from, obviously you haven't watched our videos. So I'd like to let you know that if you click on our faces here on the live below, and it'll go to the videos tab, just watch our latest update on our tiny home here. You can see right where we are. We're right next to the door we showed in the tiny home where we have the AC. We have AC in the door. Go watch our video. Continue.
No automatic shut up on the faucet, sir. You need to watch it fill up. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why.
I was up all night. Oh, I'm not saying all night, but a good part of the night.
Maybe 30 minutes.
Sitting on the toilet doing this.
Yeah.
While she was sleeping in bed.
No, I can't sleep because you keep talking to me.
You don't listen to me, so that's what I'm saying. You're sleeping in bed.
He was there in the bathroom.
On a good day, you don't listen to me.
Then he was talking to me. And then I can't sleep because he kept talking to me. So that's why we're the same.
I'm lonely sitting up on the toilet in the nighttime watching water fill up in the bucket.
No, I didn't tell you to watch there because
I wanted you
when I open the faucet, I make sure that I will not fall asleep because
you were falling asleep.
No, I'm not because you keep talking to me.
Because I didn't want you to fall asleep, but then I said, "Well, I'm going to get up. Well, you can sleep.
How
I'll
can
get
I
up
sleep?
and watch the water."
You keep talking to me.
I just get lonely.
I think there's someone like, oh my goodness. If there's someone in our property, dogs are so.
Yeah, but see, no, I didn't mean on our property here. I meant like down at the end of the, like where the main road is down there. And that's where it sounded like. So the dogs wouldn't be barking if they're down there, right? If they came up the lane, they probably would.
It's always like that. It's always like that. The dogs are barking so far. And then after like, I don't know how to say it. And then it will go nearer and nearer until our dogs hear it. And then they keep barking. They keep howling. That's irritating.
This is my conspiracy. Last night, I think there were people. And I think they were moving down the road. There's something happening. That's my thought on it. But just by the way it sounded and the way it functioned, going back and forth the road a little bit. And I did hear dogs barking where they were off in the distance when they moved down the road more. As for the other sound that I heard when I was in the bathroom, I heard it one time, then there's a long space, and then I heard it one more time. But it didn't sound like a person, again, giving a signal. But hang on, the person there says it was a Maya
bird.
So what's a Maya bird?
It's a small bird.
It's a small
We have
bird.
so many here. I remember in ages, that's a coconut branch. Like, remember there is, when we stay in my brother's house, and every morning there's always, like, outside the aircon, it was a bird. And that's a Maya. Even in Cebu, every morning they wake us up like, but that is a Maya. That's a bird, small bird.
Yeah, but it didn't quite. And plus, when there's a bird like that, usually there's like a response from another bird or more of them, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
And then it's a lizard. Yes, what you heard earlier is a lizard. Yeah, that's a toko. Yeah, toko lizard. The ones that say toko is a lizard. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Philippine Ball 2. Ball Z. You subscribe. American and Philippines. No. Jared Decina, we are not American. But yes, I am a Filipina. He's a Canadian. Yeah.
I don't say A. I'm not that
you.
kind of a Canadian where I say A all the time. I'm
some
not one
of
them,
you.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, guys, I have a story about that. When I was a kid, like maybe I was a high school student. Like it was over a week that we always get up. I was not in sleepwalking. I really get up every time that kind of sound, making a sound after midnight or sometimes midnight. It seems to me that he's calling my name.
Who?
Yeah.
Because they're going to say,
yeah,
who?
that's the sound.
You're saying he's calling my name.
Or who?
Who's calling your name?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to clarify because you're just saying it seems like
someone's
he's calling
my name.
Okay, someone's calling your name.
Someone's calling my name, and I really get up. It's not a sleepwalking. I really get up and stay for a while outside the house, and Sometimes I just have to pee and then come back and stay for a while, and yeah, just look at the surroundings, if there's really someone calling my name. And then I never say that to my parents. And
You
then
didn't tell them.
yeah, I never, yeah. um so I just open up with my grandpa.
You told your grandpa.
Yes, I told my grandpa that it looks like someone's calling me every night.
In the
And
middle of the night.
yeah, in the middle of the night. And then he said, "Did you answer?" Like, I get out the house because it looks like calling me.
So you physically got up, walked
Yeah.
downstairs, and went
Yes.
out looking for someone
Yes.
calling your name.
Yes.
Every night.
Every night.
Weird.
Yeah. Because it looks like Mahal.
It seemed like someone's
yeah,
calling you.
someone's calling me.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's weird. Like it just
And,
seems weird,
and
right?
so, um, my grandpa said, like, no need for you to get out. Yeah, you need for you to get out to the house, because it might, sometimes, like, of course, our grandparents before, they're more, you know, um, it's not a superstitious. They are more on traditional thing. Yeah. So I just believe him because he said, like, it might be an evil spirit or something like that. I heard the sound of the bird, but it's not calling your name.
So your grandpa heard,
Yeah,
he heard the same sound,
Yes.
but he heard it was as a bird.
It's a bird.
But you heard it as like someone
Name.
calling your name.
Yes, yes, that's
It's
it.
a big difference in hearing a bird and hearing your name.
Yeah, and it's not it's not really, because that's in my ear, like someone's calling me, and I was sleeping, and then it, like, almost the same time, like, in almost every day, they really call my name. But grandpa said, no, it's just a bird, or just don't get out because it might, you know like, something, it might danger, yeah, me, something like that. Or maybe it was an owl.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned earlier about animals having like certain senses, and it's true that animals do have it. Like I mentioned, the horse sense, because like my mom, years ago, because my mom's passed on now, but she told me a story many times when she was on a horse, and the horse would go so far out into the water, like the ocean, like where she was.
Yeah.
She was at her grandparents at the time, which is right by the ocean, and she loved to ride the horse. And she was riding a horse and went out in the ocean, and she was trying to get him to go a little further into the water, and she said the horse would not. He just go and wouldn't go, couldn't get him to go. And when she came in, she was telling her grandfather at the time, and he said, yeah, the horse got more sense than you, because he said right there there's a big drop. And the horse knew it, and he said probably took their lives, right?
Yeah.
And that's the horse sense. The horse knew.
My loves to taking care of monkey. Yeah. When my mom is still a kid, they used to have a monkey and so
As a
many
pet?
dogs. Huh?
You mean
Yes,
as a
as a pet. Yes.
Huh. There's still
And-
monkeys around here?
Yeah. Before it was a lot.
What about now, though? Are there
No,
still?
no more.
There's none?
No.
Huh.
And before, because they have, my grandpa has a wide farm, like cornfield. So, and there, of course, there's a lot of monkey. They can eat all your crops. That's why my grandpa raised a lot of dogs. That's what my mom and me, we really love dogs, because they raise a dog to watch the farm. Yeah. Because right after, like, maybe after a few days, all your corn, or
The monkeys eat it all?
yeah,
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
exactly.
What happened
And-
to the monkeys? I don't lose your train of thought with your story, but what happened to the monkeys? Because you said there's no more. Where did they all go?
Of course, some maybe they already dead, or some are just, they catch it and make them a pet. But my grandpa's monkey, one soldier asked them, because they said, like, monkey is better than dogs when it
For
comes
training.
to, yeah.
Wow.
And that monkey was already trained by my grandpa.
Okay. Continue your story.
Yeah. So since my grandpa don't have a choice, because of course you can say no to those individual who carry guns.
And the army came for his monkey.
Yeah.
Don't say no.
Exactly.
Here's my monkey.
even if they are nice, yeah, my grandpa say no. Yeah, it's just okay. Give something like that. Yeah, and even when we are in Cagayan de Oro, when we moved to Cagayan de Oro, they still have monkey. We still have monkey. But the only thing is like during that time, anti-rabies is not common.
Okay.
Yes. So you have to be make sure that everybody is safe around the area because monkey can kill you.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
So monkeys are known
Because of the
to
rabies.
be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
If they are not, you know, especially if the monkey like they become more aggressive once they put a leash. Yeah.
Mm.
Even if sometimes they're nice to those like monkey is like they're not like the dog that you can pet them.
Mm.
Monkey, they already recognize one person. Yeah. It's like the one who taking care of them.
Mm.
Yeah. But the rest, they are like enemies to them.
Oh wow.
Yes.
It's kind of funny because like I grew up seeing monkeys, but I seen like I guess a trained version of monkeys. Every time I would see them, it was like either at the circus or the zoo, and like they're friendly. They get them to do fun things. So like my impression of monkeys is so wrong, I guess, because I see the tamed, trained monkeys, and I think, hey, monkeys are cool. And then I come over here, and you know the real like, monkeys in the trees around you living, and you telling me they're all mean, mean and nasty.
Mean. Yeah, exactly. When I was in Brunei, I really witnessed how the monkey are really aggressive because they can even ruin your car once they are so mad at you.
Wow.
Yes.
Gee, I didn't know they were so mean.
Yeah, they're mean, Mahal. And most of the signage when I was in Brunei, do not feed the monkey.
Hey,
Because once you keep feeding the monkey, they keep coming back and they are not alone.
They bring back their tribe.
Exactly. It's a pack of monkey.
Their pack. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And they will finish all your fruits in the backyard. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being a real nuisance.
Because when I was in Brunei, like I stay for a week in my agent house and monkey is all over the surroundings, Mahal. And the agent say that just don't call them, just don't feed them, and once they are coming, like go away because they might hurt you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're in your roof playing.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's really trauma.
So when did you notice that they kind of disappeared? Like from
because
public
no
and
more
stuff?
forest, no more forest. This kind of like surroundings, coconut, they don't like that. Most like monkeys
Banana
love
trees.
exactly like wild guava. They are in the wild jungle, man. This one is not wild because it was coconut. It was mango, blah blah. Yeah, no more wild there.
So the monkeys have pretty much disappeared. I don't know what
Yes.
this dog is doing here, but it's like he's asking for something. What's he asking for? No, don't get up. You're all dirty. Get down. Gross.
You have a fish as a pet? Just wondering. No, we don't have.
No fish. Sorry.
Yeah, my son loves to have an aquarium.
Yeah, I used to have one too.
I think monkey can use guns, huh? In a movie, yes. What's that? The race of an apes. Yeah. Yeah.
So foreshadowing.
Yeah.
We'll go
Okay.
to a lake where are monkeys.
What if I do self-defense, though? No, you can't win over the monkey.
Dog, lay down.
You're so...
It's like he wants something.
No, it's like that. No.
He seems to understand when you do. He like understands
Sit.
that's no for some weird reason. You thirsty?
You
or
shower.
something?
No, I put water in there. Shovel for what is that? Foreshadowing.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
understand that
go
comment.
to a
But
lake where are monkeys.
Edmar says, "Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Edmar. Nice to have you with us."
How young are you, Edmar?
And morning, Edmar from Filipina. Oh, that's nice. Greet one another. That's
Yeah.
nice. Community. So we are live in the Philippines, and for anyone new to
We have
our
an
channel,
audience here. We have a live audience. You can
the
see
dog
him.
is staring
Yeah.
at us right here. Anyone new to our channel, please go check out our videos tab. So you click on our faces here below the live video. You'll see the videos tab, and click on the videos tab. And we're sitting behind the tiny home right now. You don't see it. This is all behind the tiny home here. And you can see our tiny home updates. So our tiny home is under construction, and we'd love for you to go check it out. We give you a little tour inside our tiny home. So just click on the videos tab. So we'd appreciate if you do that.
Don't mention that Philippine ballsy.
In the tiny home? I don't even want to see it near the tiny home. Don't ask me about in. I don't want it near.
There is one foreigner, but it's not in the Philippines. It was in Thailand. They were renting in a nice house, you know, in Thailand. Then he said they're keep extending their stays in the maybe it's already a third week. Yeah, and then like, he get his camera and video the garden, and there's a couple of snake there doing the lovey-dovey. And he said that I guess this is the reason why I need to get out from Thailand. It's the snake. Two snakes. They were doing each other like this.
Now you got me all creeped out. I'm looking around here
And that's
now.
what he said. That's what he said. Like I keep extending my stay, but I think it's time for me to get out because of this. Like,
Nice, Sparky.
because of the snakes. Yeah, like they're having their good time in their backyard. Yeah. So
His dog is being so good. You guys can't see him. He's behind the camera, sitting in the corner on the step. He's being so good.
say
Oh,
hi.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Say hi.
He's sitting there. He's sitting on the step. He's so happy. He's wagging his tail.
Yeah.
Let me fix this. I can lean in. Remember, because you don't lean in.
I'm an idol. Idmar said he's an idol. I'm having coffee.
She didn't bring me anything to drink.
I already give you a drink. I don't have drink.
Thirsty.
Snakes are scary, exactly. Oh my goodness. Especially when I dream of snakes. Oh my goodness. Like, in the Philippines, the meaning of the snakes in your dream is a betrayal. But when it comes to snakes in Chinese, it is good
Probably
luck,
a good, yeah, because
blessings.
it's kind of weird. In the Chinese culture, it seems like all the things that mean evil or bad for us, it means good for them.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of weird.
So our dog's name is Miguel. Hi,
It's
Miguel.
not really our dog.
Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, actually, this is not our dog, and it's funny because my brother has two dogs, and the names of his dog is according to his friends, his colleague names. Yeah.
He named these dogs after his worker friends.
Yeah. Like his best buddy. Yeah. Best buddy. So this one is Miguel, and the other one, the noisiest, is Dudi. Yeah, you say hi, Miguel. You see?
I just call him Gray Dog. So for me, he understands Gray Dog. I just keep saying, it's Gray Dog. Hi, Gray Dog. I can lean in. No, I'm leaning in. Look.
Okay.
Stop it. I'll swat you with the fly swatter. She's one stubborn woman, people. Oh, hang on, let me fix this. And turn this part.
It's really weird. Our dogs has mixed breeding because they are not they're mixed. This one is not a pure Aspin, and the other one also, his brother is not a pure Aspin.
Yeah, it doesn't look like an Aspen at all to me.
Yeah, he's not
the
an Aspen.
brother. Yeah.
Yes.
And they don't even look like
Aspen
brothers.
Aspen
you sure they're
is
brothers?
yes, they're brothers.
Never say.
Like Aspen is like Billy. That's Aspen.
Yeah, I can see
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Billy and Rain. They're Aspen.
Yeah, I see it more. Yeah. So cute dog, and it says,
Yeah,
"I have a
I have
Shih Tzu
Shih Tzu."
named Steve." That's kind of funny. Hey, Steve. Oh, not me.
He died
oh, yeah,
to
it's the dog.
poisoning. Oh my goodness. What? Who poisoned him?
Snake, I guess.
No, I don't think so. Philippine boss have Shih Tzu named Steve, and he died to poisoning.
Well,
I don't think so. Maybe someone gave him food.
My crayon.
My crayon?
You're joking. Are you joking?
Really? They eat that one?
The dog ate a crayon. Steve ate a crayon and died? What?
Because even dogs are not allowed to eat chocolate, mahal.
Didn't see my crayon. It fell on the ground. They're just wax. Crayons are basically just wax. I guess the color in it, maybe. Just petting the dog.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
And he's so sweet and mean.
He's the most bipolar dog I've ever
Yeah.
came across. And I'm not exaggerating one little. He is the most bipolar dog ever. He is so kind, so nice to us as people.
Just like, for example, they were eating. And his brother was on leash. And he's the one who are free to go. So they're eating. He is eating. And then his brother started to bark. And he stopped eating just to chase other dog out
He's
of
like,
the
"You
property. He's so mean.
Yeah, and well, even one top that, we had to rescue dogs out of the little septic tank while we're building this tiny home. We're still on our construction, by the way. Go watch our updates. I keep reminding you. They're on our channel here. Click on the videos tab. Please watch our updates on this tiny home. But we had, and it's on video. You can go watch it on video. I had down into the septic tank, and Mahal helped me as well. And while we're rescuing two dogs that fell into this deep septic tank, while built, we got the puppy up first. There was a younger one. I got the younger dog up first and handed it to Mahal, and she let him go, and the dog started running away. As soon as the dog got on the ground, and it was probably down there for hours, it was shaking, freezing, hungry, whatever. As soon as she laid it down, the dog started being happy, run off. And this dog, the friendly, nice, kind gray dog here, went after it viciously, trying to kill it. I'm like, what in the world? And you can see it all on video. She's yelling at this gray dog then, because it's like, you know, he goes from
really
super
mean.
nice to nearly killing a poor little puppy that we had to rescue from the septic tank.
Just like, for example, mom's dog they are really different compared to my brother's dog, because they don't consider female dog. Like, especially during dinner time, they chase away the female dog. Like, imagine, they're female. But in my mom's house, dogs, male dogs are more considerate to female dog. Yeah, because they're female.
Which nobody wants over here, which is really
But
sad.
here, oh my goodness, they're so mean. Even in the female dog, they're so mean. Yeah, sometimes I even talked to the female dog, like, don't make him a boyfriend.
She's not a dog whisperer. She's a dog yeller. Like this morning,
so mean.
the dog up here, what's his name? Duty?
Yeah, Duty.
Every time I say duty, I'm thinking of poop. Because sometimes we call it, like, dude, don't step in the duty. Anyhow, this morning, she's not the dog whisperer. She's a dog yeller, or the dog screamer, because like the dog door, and she goes, Duty! I'm like, ah! She's not the dog whisperer. Anyway,
And cats are, oh my goodness, mom has a lot of rescued cats and rescued dogs. Most of our dogs are not ours. It's a rescued, and even cats.
Yeah. Video conspiracies around our tiny home, because we were giving out some already that I think are some conspiracies that were happening last night. She mentioned something that happened to her. Now this one, conspiracy, or if you call it half suspicion, or if it's real, I don't know. But this happened the other night. we're driving through the local township right here, and there's this awful smell in the middle of the night. And I said, "What is that?" And she said, "Someone's burning rubber." I said, "Burning rubber? Why are they burning rubber in the middle of the night like this?" And it smells so terrible. And she told me about this story.
Yeah, like I told him that maybe woman here.
Like, what?
And
you
the burning
pregnant woman?
Yes, to get out the witch, the evil spirit. Because I experienced that during my son's pregnancy. Like imagine our house is a 2-story house and the ground floor is for kitchen and dining area. Open. Yeah, it's just open. Yeah. And then Miguel. And then like during that time I can't sleep because my tummy and my baby is kind of, it's really weird because I have a stomach pain the whole time. Like I can't sleep due to stomach pain and my baby keep moving. Yeah, like it's really painful and it's not my due time.
He's thirsty. I'll get him.
And then
you tell him the story.
It's over there, mahal. Yeah, so my dad, what my dad did is like they get up because I can sleep and my parents also cannot sleep and they stay with me and they sleep they sleep with me. So what happened is like since I can sleep, my dad get out and he burned. No, my dad get out.
Miguel.
Get maybe he's thinking you
I go throw the water at him.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm just trying to get him a drink.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue your story.
So my dad, like he get down and go in the ground floor.
Drink.
And then what happened is he saw an old woman.
Here.
Listen to me.
Heard this story.
Like my dad saw an old woman. He was standing up. Standing up, and her, how to say that, mahal? Her hand is at the back like this.
Yeah. Back, yeah.
And then he's standing up and doing like she is standing up and doing like this.
And it was a real person out there doing that.
It's a real person.
That's spooky.
And we already know her. We're just live in the same area.
That's spooky stuff, man. You got a woman outside your house in the middle of the night like this.
Yeah. And then where she was standing is just right to where I sleep. Yeah. Imagine that. How can you explain that? An old woman, which is our live in the neighborhood. Yeah.
So you even knew who she was?
Yeah, I know her.
That's weird stuff.
And
man.
then she's standing there.
That's like evil stuff happening
Exactly.
there, right? There's evil stuff going on there. That's weird. That's weird
and
stuff.
my dad called her attention and mentioned her name. And right after that, my dad burned a rubber.
So that's the tradition of burning rubber.
Yes,
because
burning rubber.
I guess just the smell itself would make someone stay away.
Exactly.
It smells really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I don't know if you guys ever smelled it. It's terrible.
Like imagine when you wake up in the morning, all the smoke go, like you have a dark, you have a, what is that?
Soot.
Yeah.
That's
you have a dark.
Really bad smell.
It's really.
Yeah. Jason from Australia
Ghost
says.
Hunter. Hi there, new to your channel. I subscribe and hit the like. I am from Sydney, Australia. I have a channel. You can promote your channel, Jason.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yes.
Everybody
so
go to
you're
Jason.
a ghost hunter. How can you explain my experience, Jason?
Yeah.
Like when I was pregnant and our house is 2-story, and then since I can sleep because my belly is really hurting. And then when my dad get down, he saw an old woman doing like this.
Yeah, that's spooky stuff. Yeah, what do you think, Jason?
It's a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
hello, good afternoon,
And by the
Win
way,
Kyla.
Jason, you said you're new. So
Yeah.
again, if you're new, anyone new, we're at our tiny home, which is under construction right now. It's not finished. And if you'd like to see the updates to this, just click on our face here icon below the live video, go to our videos tab and watch our updates you'll see it. We'll give you a tour where, right now how we built it. You go back a few videos being built from dirt basically to where it is now. We really appreciate if you go back and watch that.
Yeah. Mr. Rizzo. Hi kiddos. Thank you. We're just a kid, yeah. And Winnie Kayla from Indonesia. We are from the Philippines. Hi,
Well,
Win.
we're in the Philippines.
Yeah,
I'm not from the Philippines.
I'm from the Philippines, and he's in the Philippines.
I'm from Canada.
Yeah. Things like that happen all the time. Oh, you say he even agree
Things
with
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's weird and spooky.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's devilish myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, because there's good and there's bad. There's God and there's the devil. And that's the spiritual realm. There's the spiritual realm. We're in the earthly realm. There's a spiritual realm. There's good things happen. There's bad things happen. I think that was connected to bad things happening in the spiritual realm. I don't know. That's why God is so important, and we love God because like Psalm 91. If you read Psalm 91, I highly recommend you go read Psalm 91. It's all about God's protection. Oh, it's beautiful if you just take it word by word. Really good.
Valentino Lopez, hi from Las Vegas. I envy you both. Why? Valentino is envy us.
You envy us? Well, yeah. I love it here too. I'd envy me too if I were you. It's great here. I love the Philippines.
Amen. God bless you all. Yeah, Sola.
Psalm 91. See?
Solo angel.
Solo
angel. Solo angel. Solo angel. Psalm 91.
Well,
yep.
Yeah, I love Psalm 91.
God's protection.
You can type it out and put it in the message there. We can all read it if you want. It's a great psalm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just love it. Of course, all the scripture is great, but that's a great one to read slowly. Remember when we were staying in that house in Davao during my early visit here, they had Psalm 91. We used to sit down at the table and every now and then we could read it because they had it on a plaque.
Psalm 91.
Yeah.
They were Baptist couple.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they said, oh, we're Catholic before, but Catholic don't read Bibles.
Is that true or not true?
I cannot say it's true. We don't read Bible.
But you're supposed to. Even God's word says, is, "Don't let this depart out of your mouth." In other words, read it and speak it. Right. And this
it's not our habit.
It's getting really old. We got to do something about this.
It's not our habit to read Bibles. Yeah.
You should be everybody's habit to read the Bible, especially if you could consider yourself a child of God. Mm-hmm. You should read the Bible. Now, some people have probably got a better frequency of reading than others, but you should be reading the Bible. It's God's word. That's our instruction. Like, if God gave us instruction to live and we don't read it, that's not good. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to read his instruction, like how to live. And you can easily forget things too. So you got to kind of remind yourself of these things. Anyway, we're at the tiny home now. It's under construction. You can watch it being built on our channel. You
can ask our aircon in the door.
AC in the door.
Yes, and he said, I'd rather to ruin one door than ruin the whole room to make a hole, something like that.
But since then, everyone is talking about this other, what's the other AC? Split AC.
Split AC, the inverter.
We do have like a little round hole up here. It just needs to be made a little bit bigger. Type. So if we ever get to the split type, I guess we can put it through that little round hole. They say you only need about 3 inches. That's not even that big.
Yes. Split type is.
It's already about 2.
That design is for split type.
Yeah.
I need to check something.
She has to go check something. So I'm with you guys right now. But the Philippines is a wonderful place. I love it. I love the weather. Like, I'm talking to my friends and relatives back home just the other day, and they're sending me pictures. 100 centimeters of snow. You have your microphone on. Don't forget.
Sorry. I'm calling the dog.
She's sorry, guys. You're probably hearing her just loud. You're hearing me yelling at the dog in the front of the house. She forgot she had her microphone on.
Sorry. I forgot I have microphones.
It happens. Just don't go in the bathroom with your microphone on.
Yeah.
Here's some
You're
strange
so
sounds.
funny. I love you.
Love you too. I like those sounds through the microphone. They're nice. So, yeah. Oh, there's my drink. Thank you. God bless you. She gave me Mountain Dew. She's so kind to me.
I feel guilty.
Well, maybe I shouldn't say thank you after all. I thought it was coming from love, but it came from guilt.
It's good from love.
Well, I'll take it. I like Mountain Dew and I'm thirsty. Oh, that's the thing. You ever go for a walk? You come over here in the Philippines, you just want to go for a walk or do any kind of exercise at all, even just motion and movement of your body. Oh my goodness. Take a drink with you. Stick a bottle of water in your back pocket. Because you move 10 feet, you're going to need a drink over here. It's like nothing you've ever experienced for the sweat factor, I'm telling you. Solo Angel says, I think her name is Mary because she put Mary in brackets. So Solo Angel Mary, maybe it's your name. Psalm 91, verse 21, will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Oh, that's great. And you know what, Mary? I mentioned another scripture very similar to this. And it's on our other channel. We have many channels, by the way. We have kind of like a Christian channel where we talk just inspirational thoughts only. And that's called, on YouTube, you search in with the @ symbol of The Breeze Genesis 1. The Breeze Genesis 1. You'll find our inspirational channel. And I just did a video, like maybe 2 videos back. And I was talking about this very thought about Jesus being our refuge, God being our refuge, because it says something like, the scripture I was talking about says something like, his name is a strong and mighty tower, or something like that. Because I often just say His name, and it's very comforting, but that's what the scripture said, just His name is a strong and mighty tower. So Paul says, hi Paul. Nice to have you, Paul. Hope you check out our channel. Our latest video is out, and we talk about this tiny home. You can see a tour of our tiny home, so I hope you go and watch that. Solo Angel, I guess Mary, says, blessings from Canada. Hey, that's where I'm from. I'm from Canada. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Amen. God bless you all. Praying for everyone. Peace and unity for the Philippines. Amen. Are you a Filipina from the Philippines and you're just living in Canada? Let us know your deets. Paul says, amen and amen. Hey, we had a good crowd here today. A lot of Bible believers and God followers. That's good. Good job, guys. Anyone else have a tiny home? Or are we alone drinking Mountain Dew at the tiny home? This is the back porch, by the way. Go watch our video. You'll see this back porch where we're sitting today. It's showing, we do like a little tour and we show you all around. So, excuse me, very thirsty. So I was mentioning it's so hot in the Philippines, you got to walk around with water, basically. And the sweat factor. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you, I cannot explain enough from my perspective, the sweat factor over here, because when I was home, anytime I was doing stuff, sometimes I have a project, working on a little project home or something. I remember putting our porch on the like a deck, a small deck, fixing a deck back home first when we got the house, which is now burned down, sadly. And I did all that, and it was, I guess it was warm and I needed a drink and stuff like that and kind of get warm. But over here, oh my goodness, you just lift a few little things and move from here to there. And in a few minutes out here, my shirt is like soaking wet everywhere. Like I'm just sitting here and you can't tell, but I have like wet stains right here, just sitting here. It's so hot. It's unreal. Can't explain that one enough, but it's not a complaint because I like it over here, okay?
Verse 21.
Everyone else was showing me pictures of snow back home.
Did you read this one?
You go ahead and read it.
Psalm 91, verse 21. Will save the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Amen.
See? Amen. That's good.
Blessing from Canada. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Amen. God bless you all. Praying for everyone. Peace and unity for Philippines.
Amen. That's a good prayer. Peace
Amen and
and
amen.
unity.
Yeah. Mark Digo, shout see in, huh? Who bought who bad kinan. Oh,
Shout,
I
see
don't,
and die, who bought who, bad
I,
key, none die.
I
What
don't
language are you
understand.
speaking? We're not sure there, Mark. Um, shout. See and die, who bought who, bad key, none die. I'm trying to decipher that one. If it comes through, I'll let you know. I'm trying to unscramble it, but I'm not really sure at the moment. But funny, over here, like I was watching a guy last night. He's one of the more popular YouTubers over here, and he's just talking about things. But I was telling Mahal, he's just sitting in his living room, behind a desk. He could be anywhere in the world. I said, why don't these people at least sit out and you can see some in nature? Isn't this beautiful? I'd rather sit out here and talk to people. At least people, while you're talking, they can see a little piece of the Philippines. Like this is not a green screen. These are real bugs.
Yeah.
These are real bugs and these are real trees behind us. It's so beautiful here. It's real pretty, and I love the warmth. I said in a live a little while ago, if you want a little piece of advice, if you're planning to visit the Philippines, this is my little piece of advice. Get up at daybreak, soon as there's light, and start enjoying the day. Because in my opinion, the best time are mornings in the Philippines. Nights are great too because they're cool, but mornings are the best because you got daylight. You can actually go around and do some things, visit some places, go even do a little bit of shopping depending on what time it is in the morning, and where you go. But the air is so beautiful up until maybe around 10:30 it starts getting a little bit on the more humid, unbearable side, and then it continues until maybe about 5 or 5:30. But the mornings, man, you just get up at daylight, and you got like what time's daylight? Maybe 5:15 ish. So let's say 5:30. Say 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. That's like 10. It's like close to 5 hours of morning that you can really love and appreciate if you get up consistently every morning early. Oh man, it's just so perfect in the mornings. And then the evenings are really nice too because you get the cool and beautiful evening, but it's dark, so there's a little less than when it's day for your doing and things like that. Well, again, that depends on where you are because like we were in Cebu, and in the nights it's nice to walk the boardwalk up there in Cebu, and the restaurants are open at night. So that kind of a scene is really nice in the nighttime too. You get to enjoy that in the night with the cool breeze. So it's nice both morning and night. So either one. The day, I'm not speaking disparaging of the day. The day is still beautiful. It's just that it's very hot and humid, and you have to like that kind of weather, which that doesn't bother me. I like it. Sometimes I might just say, oh, it's really hot today, or oh, it's hot. I got to sit down for a few minutes, get in front of the fan. But it's still enjoyable from my perspective because I grew up with snow, blizzards, snowstorm, shoveling, and I'm like, oh, I see these pictures from everyone back home, 100 centimeters of snow. I'm happy. Short sleeves, shorts. It's nice. Life's good. Even though when you come in here, get rid of your debt. I have debt. That's not a nice feeling. But I'm trying to deal with it with God's help because we really need deliverance with financial deliverance right now. It's really tough financially, but try not to complain about it as such. Just saying, like, as a matter of fact, with life, it's a little hard financially. So we're trying to get through that with the grace of God and try to deal with it in the midst of having a tiny home. And if you're just tuning in, maybe new to our channel, some of my recent history is I have a home back in North America, but it burned down last August. And my insurance company is not paying. They're saying at this present moment, even all these months later, they're not paying me anything. And they haven't even told me why the house burned down. So I was like, and I'm over here, so it's very little. I can't even connect on the phone right. So everything's through email communication, and they're very hesitant to even send me emails, and they won't call me. So. And I can't call them. It just doesn't work out well. So that's a bit of a trial we're going through as well with the finances, because I really should burn down. Not just me, but my son's, all his belongings are gone too. So, it's a bit of a tough thing because, it's a big financial setback and things that we needed back home, and I have no home to go to when I go back home. Like
insurance never pay.
Yeah, but I paid. They're not paying
money.
So we just got married recently here in the Philippines. Well, indirectly married. So we're trying to go back home, but I have nowhere to go. I literally have nowhere to go. I have a piece of property that I'm paying a mortgage on because I'm afraid not to pay my mortgage because they will take even the land, I guess. I don't even know what to do. If anyone's got any ideas and been in this situation, let me know, because I really don't know what to do. I've been contacting, higher ups, and apparently right now there's some sort of guy looking into it, at least for this month, and he's supposed to give me an update. So, yeah. I mean, this was last summer. And if it wasn't for this little tiny home, we'd literally be homeless. So I thank the Lord for this tiny home. And of course, it's ultimately her tiny home, so it's a blessing to her. It's her first home that she's had, which I'm really happy.
My entire life.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I don't have a house with my ex before.
Oh, that's a whole nother story that sometime we can talk about. Oh, she's had such a rough life. We'll just leave it at that for now. But I'm so happy to see any blessings come into her life, because she deserves every blessing that comes into her life. She's had such a, I call it sad life, really. Like, you don't really look at it too
you
much.
Also have sad life, Mal. Don't forget about your life too.
I don't really look at my life as a sad life. I mean, there's a tough experience. I had some tough experiences I went through, but anyhow.
God will provide. Amen.
Yeah,
yes.
God will provide.
Indeed.
Yes. And that's what keeps me going. Like, she put up a mosquito. I tell her this almost every night now since she's put it up. A few nights ago, she put up a mosquito net over the bed, just because we're sleeping at night before that, and sometimes like this and this.
Exactly, and sometimes he can't even, like. Sometimes I get awake because, like, in my mind, like,
I don't know how you even sleep.
Yeah, but it's not, because it's a bug crawling up.
Like, and then I hear right in my ear. I'm like, I can't sleep like this. I'm hitting myself all night long. So anyway, she got a mosquito net put over the bed. Now you get in bed and you're under this mosquito net. You know there's no bugs coming in. You can just relax, and it gives you amazing peace of mind just to go to sleep. I'm saying that for this reason. It's a good analogy, because I've been telling her, I said, ever since you put up that mosquito net, it's like God spoke to my own heart saying, you trusted in that mosquito net, and rightfully so, like, is giving you peace of mind to sleep because there's no bugs coming at you. How much more is God like that mosquito net for our life? He's our protection. He's our protector. He's our shield. All these are words from the Word of God, right? And I'm like, so now that mosquito net, and I had to remind myself, like, God says He's that shield. So even though it's tough things like these things I'm experiencing, like with the house burned down, lack of finances, things like that, I have to be reminded, just like when I go to bed, the mosquito net gives me peace of mind and I can sleep. I got to remind myself, God is that net for my life, and He's my protector, and I just got to relax, and God's got it. So good word there. Philippians 4:4. Do you want to look it up?
What is that? Kigundo?
Yeah, he says Philippians 4.
It's not Philippians, not Philippines.
Philippines 4:4.
Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. Why it's
Philippians. Sorry, guys. I said Philippines. I've just got Philippines on the mind. I like the Philippines. Whenever I see Philippians now in the Bible, I think Philippines. I don't know why. I just do. She's looking it up, so we'll see what it says.
Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again. Rejoice.
That's a good one.
Amen.
That's good, see?
Yes.
And that's what you got to do, Paul, is remind yourself of these good things in the Bible, because they're real, right? You got to deal with circumstances in life. Everybody does. Yep. Some worse than others. There was an ant.
Do it like this.
Slap you? I flicked it.
No, because
you want me to slap you? I didn't do that. It was over here. I did that.
Okay.
Oh, Anyway, there was an ant on her leg. Okay, I saved her life.
I told him we live with the bugs when I was a kid.
I
So
did not live with the bugs. I hate the bugs. That's the one thing I don't like over here is all the bugs. Oh my goodness. But anyway, again, I say rejoice. And that's a good scripture because it says rejoice in the Lord. You think that's good enough, right? And it says, again, I say rejoice.
yeah.
You know, because sometimes we got to say things 2 or 3 times to get it through our noggin. We don't get it the first
Amen.
time. Even that thought, because Jesus, remember he healed, he touched, made a mixture of mud, not blood. He made a mixture of mud, touched the blind guy's eyes, and it said, how are things now? And the guy said, well, I see men walking as trees. In other words, vision was blurry. And as Jesus' touch the first time did not completely heal. Think about that. The second touch, he had perfect vision. So think about that one, because that was 2 times. Jesus' second touch, the guy seen perfectly. His first touch that Jesus did was blurry. It's really a lot to think about, I think, in that scripture right there. Anyway, if you guys got thoughts, let me know. Tita, welcome back. I remember you from one of our lives before. Said hi. Hi to Tita. And I think Tita said she's from Canada last time, right? Tita? I think you said you're from Canada.
I guess, yes.
Middle of Canada, I think. Manitoba or something like that. I think. I'm going by memory. Is my memory good, Tita? Let me know. Mountain Dew's gone. Gray Dog, I got you some water, and you didn't even drink from it. That's kind of rude. Anyway, Mountain Dew was good. Thank you, Mahal. I loved it. So we are, again, on the back porch of our tiny home, which is under construction. If you want to see the progress of this tiny home, which you don't see in the video, but we're sitting right behind it on the back porch, click on our icon below this live, okay? Click on our picture. It'll take you to our channel. Click on the videos tab. When you click on the videos tab, you can see this latest update. And go watch our other updates too. We'd really appreciate it. Good morning, Andrew Campbell. Andrew Campbell says, good morning, sister and brother. How are you? Well, I'm doing good. How are you, sister? Andrew called you sister and called me brother. So, awesome. You guys are great today. Wow, what a nice audience today. Where are you from, Andrew Campbell? You in North America? You over here in the Philippines? Where are you from, man? Tell us. Tita didn't respond back to me, but I'm just going by memory where Tita was from. Good reminder again, worth reading from Doming. Love God will provide.
Doming, yeah.
That's really good. It's worth reading again. God will provide. Whew, I tell you, when you're living this life, you really, you got to look to God. You just got to look to God. God is our provider, absolutely. See, Andrew Campbell says, Taga, Missouri, Cole. I'm in the U.S. So are you Filipino guy? Because you're writing, is that Tagalog? Taga, Missouri, Cole?
Taga, Missouri.
Co is like me or my.
Yes, so, I'm from Missouri.
Well, that's what it means. I'm from Missouri.
Yeah, I'm in the U.S. Andrew Campbell.
Campbell, yeah. So I'm just wondering, are you from the Philippines and you're living in the U.S.? Are you just like learning some things about the Philippines so you know some of the language better than me? Are you planning on coming to the Philippines? Are you planning to come back to the Philippines? Tell us some of your story, Andrew. It's nice. I like hearing some people's stories and what they're thinking and things like that. When I was in North America before I came, I was researching everybody's video, trying to find out everything I possibly could to understand the Philippines as best as I could. So, and in the midst of all that, I got a lot of misinformation. As we were having a chat last night, I won't go into all the details, but I was telling her again last night how I was listening to a lot of the advice, so-called, from a lot of these popular YouTubers. If I had to listen to their advice, I never would have met her. Oh my goodness, these ants, gross. I never would have met her and we would not be married now, and probably wouldn't have this tiny home now if I had listened to all their advice. So, you know, don't listen to all these popular YouTubers sometimes. Make sure you're filtering everything you watch and learn through God and God's Word. That's what I say. Andrew Campbell says, no, I'm Native American. Wow. I am learning Tagalog so I can speak to people when I come and visit in December. Okay.
Wow, good job.
Yeah.
Galing, galing. Galing is good job.
You didn't teach me that one.
Look at him, he become more aggressive when I do it like this.
Oh, he's aggressive. He just got happy and excited. I'm talking about the dog on the other side of this camera. The little dog sitting here. Wow, I'm impressed, Andrew. Good job. Jomar says, where are you from? So if you're asking where are we, we're in the Philippines. I'm from Canada. It's just from here in the Philippines. Thank you very much. Yeah, my hat's off to you. Yeah, I have no hair. My hat's off to you, Andrew. Wow, I didn't learn. I'm only learning basics now. I told her the best way for me to learn is for her to be speaking keywords naturally as we're going about, and I'll start eventually picking up on some of those keywords. She's doing that pretty good. I'm learning, like I learned asawa ko. That's my latest, asawa ko, which is like my husband. Or if I say asawa ko, it means my wife. I guess it loosely is interpreted like partner in English, like my partner's asawa ko. Whoa, that's a bee.
Yeah,
that's a bee. Oh, protection from the bee. I have this. That was a big bee. You might not have seen it or heard it, but I did. And this is what I do. Don't come near me, bee. You're going to get hit with it. That's a bee swabber. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit stupid sometimes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, some of you guys are saying you're just finding our channel. You're just noticing us now. So I want to remind newcomers, please, please, please go to our picture here below the live, please. And then you'll see our videos tab. Click on our videos tab because we're giving updates on our tiny home. We even give you a little tour of our tiny home. It's still under construction. We're at it right now. We're in the back porch. If you watch the tour and you see the little back porch area, that's where we are right now. We're right next to the air conditioner, which you can see in the tour of our tiny home. So please click on our faces below the live, click on the video tabs, and watch some of our videos, because YouTube, the analytics help you if someone watches one of your videos from the beginning to the end. So even if you guys could just watch one video for us from beginning to end, that would really help. Now, if you got more time, you can watch more than one video from beginning to end. That would really help too. But that's how the analytics works with YouTube. And we're pretty small in the YouTube world. So we appreciate if anyone watching would go do that. And plus, let us know what you think about the tiny home from dirt to where it is. You can watch all the videos. We started with dirt to where we are now, and it's not finished. So keep coming back. We'll keep giving updates, won't we, dear?
Yeah.
Why don't you put your whole face in the camera? I'm leaning in.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, congratulate him speaking Tagalog.
Hello, bro. Just point at...
Okay, this. This is in Tagalog.
Pamalo.
Pamalo. Pamalo. Use the pamalo. There's a bee. I use the pamalo a lot. Okay, this is good. I like this idea from Andrew. This is in Tagalog.
Baso.
Basu?
Yes, baso.
Have a basu of Mountain Dew. I just have a basu of Mountain Dew.
Yep.
I'm after already forgetting this one. See, this is my brain. It just don't retain the information. Okay, in Tagalog, what's this?
Sapatos.
Zapatos.
Maruming sapatos.
What?
Maruming sapatos.
Maruming? What's that mean? Mistake. Oh, sorry, guys. Starlink. We're on Starlink, and I also have a SIM card in there, but for some reason it disconnected, so we apologize. It's not our fault. It's probably Starlink's, and maybe the SIM card is, maybe we're in a bad place for the SIM card. I don't know. So sorry about the disruption there. Just pointed things. Yeah, we're doing that for Andrew, pointing at things. Bill Meyer says, I'm back. I got booted out and couldn't get back in for some reason. Then I lost service. Wow. That's weird. Thanks for telling us, Bill. because we got this thing happening with YouTube. It seems like I don't know, man. It seems like our channel with YouTube is like put in a corner by YouTube, literally. There's like, we do a lot of similar, not the same and not copy, I don't mean that, but a lot of similar topics that I see like more popular YouTubers, and they skyrocket. And so that means even if we get a portion of that, we should be doing a whole lot better with viewers, but we're not. And then things like what you're telling me there, so you say you got booted out, couldn't get back in. Don't know why. That doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no sense to me. It's like YouTube has like our channel, like the best I could say it is like deprioritized or something like that. So when they send traffic to different channels and stuff, it's like ours is really deprioritized, because a lot of weird things happen like that. Like, for example, I did a live just the other day, and you can go back and see it on the lives. The one that shows like 26 minutes, it was like about a 42-minute video. When I finished it, I seen 42 minutes. Even when it was posting, it showed 42 minutes. When it finished, it had 26 minutes. And I watched it back and I'm like, what happened there? And it's like, I was talking to her about something right over here in the tiny home. And some reason it cut off there. And it connected when I was way up in the field, because I was trying to show some of the property around here, what it's like in the province. And for about 20 minutes, it was just cut, and it was just me going around. And I had signal and everything, because I was always on top of the signal. So, and it did show 42 minutes when I finished the video, but then when it posted with YouTube, they posted 26 minutes of it. I'm like, what? So there's something going down with YouTube and our channel, which I can't figure out. Even some other subscribers and people have told us, they said, you should have more viewers or subscribers to a lot of these videos. And I agree, just by the fact of like numbers and things like that, if you compare it to others doing somewhat similar ideas. But ours is way down. Like a lot of our videos, if you go back and look through our, like, not the tiny home, because that seems to be getting more traction, but a lot of our earlier videos, most of our videos, in fact, 100 views, like 100 or maybe 200 views, or a really big one, 300 views. I mean, that's wrong. You don't just get 100, 200, 300 views after years of YouTube and hundreds of videos and similar topics where others are getting thousands and tens of thousands. Like, there's something majorly wrong. But anyway, that's enough of me complaining. How'd you guys meet? That's on a video, but we can still talk about it. Bill Meyer says, okay, I already said that. You're back, and I don't know what happened there, Bill. So let's go through these. Mahal. Andrew asks, how did you guys meet? So it is on a video, but we'll talk about it fresh. How did we meet there?
We met in date in Asia.
Now, she's not saying we dated in Asia, even though we're in Asia.
It's a dating site.
It's a dating site called Date in Asia. Now, there's a few of those, or at least two that we're aware of. And one I think you have to pay for, but there's one that's free. And being the kind of people that we are, we went to free. And so we ultimately met through, initially, Date in Asia. I'm doing my little fly swatter thing here.
I'm the one who made the first move, okay?
She says that. I'm trying to recall, but I'll tell you from my behalf, then she can tell you from her behalf, because my behalf was like, I was married a long time ago, and my wife at that time left, and she wanted to basically live her own life. I'll just leave it really friendly and saying she just wanted to live her own life. That's the best I could understand it. And so I raised my son. He was about 12 at the time. So for the next 10 years or so, I was just raising my son, just mainly focusing on raising my son. And then at the end of like roughly, I don't know, it was 8 to 10 years, I forget exactly now. I looked on the Date in Asia, because I got thinking about the Philippines, and to kind of sum it up quickly, I seen her profile, but before that, I got to think, okay, if I'm going to do this profile thing and try this, I do not think like I had in my past. It was not a great experience. So I said, I want what exactly I hope a good relationship would be at the center. So I'm going to try to think really hard and put the core of me in my profile of exactly like how I feel, like, and who I'm looking for, what I really want, like the essence and the core. So I was really trying to make it brief and punchy and the core of who I am, what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I said something to the effect like, um, I I'm looking for someone basically who loves God. I said because I said I don't have money. I'm not one of these rich people or rich foreigners as they call it. So I said if you're looking for that, you need to keep looking, because I said that's not me. You know, I didn't want to have any false pretenses, which is true. I said that's not me. I said I do love God. So I said if you're looking for someone who loves God and you want to be loved, I said basically that's who I am. I will love you. You wholeheartedly love God too. And I said basically based on that, and also accepting me as a non-rich foreigner, just an average kind of person. I said that's who I am, and going forward, that's what I want, right? So that's what I put out there. So I didn't want to meet up with someone under false pretenses. I didn't want to present myself in a false way to end up with some sort of a mess. I was trying to get the core of who I
Yes.
really was and who I the mess from before.
It's this like a long paragraph about once, and the only that caught my attention, I love God. That's it.
But didn't it catch your attention?
Of course, I love God. I have no money. That's it.
That's the two things she remembered. He was good, he had no money. First one was good, the second one was
Because in my mind, like if he doesn't have money, me too. I don't have money. I just work as a domestic worker, and then like like for me in my perspective, like we just help each other to have money to get.
Yeah, so
Mm-mm.
that's kind of it in a nutshell. But we do talk about it on other videos back there. If you want to go to, like, say, click on our picture here in the live, go into the video tab, and scroll back to. We talked about it several times. That's kind of it in a nutshell, if that helps. And we have more to talk on that too. So if you want us to talk more on that, we can. Bill Meyer says they might have put up a detour sign on your channel.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're not kidding, Bill. You are not kidding. Over a week now, YouTube messing up now. Yeah, and that's a good way to put it, a detour on our channel. It's so weird. I mean, it does. A lot of things don't make sense with our channel. It really don't. There's so many things. I've even tested things. Same video on some different channels does better on another channel than this one. Oh, it's just crazy stuff. But it's okay. We still love doing this. Andrew says, that's how my ex was. I'm kind of wary about dating sites. Absolutely, you should be. I'm glad you guys found each other on there, though. I give all the glory and honor to God, because it's a lot more in depth. We just gave you the short story, but it's a lot more to it than that. In just a second. Andrew says, I'll check them out. I think this is the first time I've ran across you guys. Well, it's really nice,
Thank you.
Andrew, and I really appreciate it if you go back, and check out those videos.
Okay, let me discuss first about why foreigners and Filipina, like they get separated after a few years of like marriage.
There's been some of those guys that all of a sudden, it's kind of weird to me, because like some of the guys I watched over here before I came, they're all like, don't get married over here, just like play around, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Which is never my,
And
I never want nothing of that.
and he
But
asked
then
me,
they all got married. You can, I just want to set it up, because like then they all got married after saying don't marry, don't marry, don't marry. They all got married, and then they got divorced.
Yeah. I guess my own observation is like Filipina are just focused on the financial security of that foreigner, because in my own experience, I have, he's not the only foreigner that I talk with.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yes, and then I even to foreigners with has money.
The mula, mega mula.
Yes, and like you will know, you will know that some Filipina, they think like handle their behavior. Maybe it's okay for me as long as I have, I'm fine. Like he is financially stable. As long as we have money, as long as I get out from poverty. Maybe that's one of the reason why the marriage failed. Yes.
They're
Because
just they
yeah.
think, well, he can support me. I'll have a better life, and I'll try to make it work.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, just like for example, when I before I talked to him, I talked to certain foreigners, like just like for example, the other guy said that I don't want a jealous Filipina because I'm always hanging out with girls, we drink and blah blah blah, something like that. And then I say, oh okay, but in the long run, like I can't stand that he's drinking with other girls, hanging out with other girls. Then how about me? Like, what about me? Yeah, yeah. And then he's just looking for a trophy wife because the point is like, I have surgery in my belly, and then he wants to remove that everything.
He wants to
Yeah,
make her
yeah, and
a different kind of figure
he is like
surgically.
measuring my vital statistics that I don't have that perfect. I'm not belong to a Miss Universe thing. Body.
But he was going to try to make you into that, right?
Yes, he tried. Yeah.
This is what you come across,
Yes,
right?
like imagine there's a lot of money there, but it's like I can't meet his standards. So go. Yeah. Yeah. And the other one is like our in our first week of uh messaging each other, like he is more into
You're talking about the
a
other
petite,
guy.
yeah, petite woman. Like he said, like I don't want a chubby person because how can they can take care of me if they can take care of themselves? They are chubby, so meaning they are messy eaters, blah blah, something like that. You should take care of yourself, eat healthy, blah 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 blah. So in my mind, like, oh, he's perfectionist. Like I can't stand.
I don't call that a perfectionist. I call that a selfish person.
So I can stand in that kind of behavior. And then there's another one. Like he talked to me, he do the video call, and then he already know my job is I'm a domestic worker. And then one time he messaged me and I can't message him back. I just read his message, and right after that he sent me a picture of his thing. So block. That's it. You will know the first weeks of your conversation if you can handle the behavior, because in like in that the first week is more, what is that, more
Getting to know each other.
yes, exactly. Like I don't have I didn't talk to a foreigner which is like, okay, the first time that we chat we're boyfriend girlfriend. No, it's not. We are in the stage of getting to know each other. So you like, how to say that, the first week is more precious and sensitive issues, because they will give you their dos and don'ts. Yeah, just like for example what I shared to you, like the other guy, like I don't want a jealous Filipina. I want because I have a business and I'm always around with girls. You see?
He's trying to set the ground route.
Exactly.
To let you know he's going to be hanging out with women.
Exactly.
And you need
If
to
you can
accept
handle,
it.
if you can accept that. For me, like, no, I know my worth. I'm not looking for a short-term relationship. I'm looking for a long-term relationship, and I don't want that kind of relationship. And the other one is like, what if I will eat some fish, I will eat some dried fish, which is really stinks, and then he doesn't like it. It's like that. Like if because I'm not a picky eater. Yeah. So that's
I
no
am.
to me. That's
I'm a picky eater.
That's no to me. Yeah. And the other one, like, he's sending the picture of his thing. Maybe in the future we're doing some blah blah, like phone blank. Like, no, I don't want that. Maybe he will ask me in the future to send my thing too. Like, huh? No, block. You will learn this. But some Filipina, they're too scared of exploring. They're thinking like, oh, as long as they are financially stable, he
Don't
can
wanna miss out
help
on the
me.
money.
Yeah, he can help me to get out from poverty. It's okay. Maybe I can handle, and let's work it out.
Yeah, so anyway, I have some piece of advice, just my personal thought. Okay, if you're going to check out this dating site, be true to yourself, like I was giving my example, but be true to yourself, exactly what you're looking for, and so on. Pray about it, number two, or number one, and then make sure, in the overall and end of the picture, that God is the center. And that's my suggestion. It's pretty simple, really. If you're going on that dating site, that's what I suggest, because everyone's going to tell you they love you. But you got to find out if they truly, truly, truly like have a relationship with God. I think that's the key from my perspective. I believe so. His other question was, how do you make money in the Philippines? We don't.
Oh my goodness, it's hard.
My income is through Canada, so I don't make any money in the Philippines. She can make it through YouTube. Like if YouTube ever sends her anything, it goes into her account. There's all this YouTube stuff is connected to her. But right now, we're like I say, we're low on the totem pole. So she's only got like a few $100s over the last couple of years. So but it goes into her bank account. If you're asking about are there like jobs in the Philippines, just forget that. Forget that. If you have some remote work, maybe. If you're going to get married over here, well, I guess you can do almost anything that earns income as long as you can get it, I guess.
Playing around is not God's way. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, exactly. And that's what a lot of the bigger, like popular YouTube, that's what they say and advise. Like they say, you know, don't settle down with one. They always say, especially don't hook up with one in LDR, and then you ruin all your chances for looking around when you come over here. Well, we connected in LDR. We decided we're good enough for each other. We don't need to keep looking, and we stayed true to that. And here we are married. And that was we first met on LDR in 2022, November 8, 2022. And here, this is February 25, 2026. And we're still together. And I still love her. You still love me?
I love you.
Oh, see? Isn't that nice? So just because everyone says, oh, don't do this in LDR, don't commit in LDR, long distance relationship LDR, and you know, come over here and shop around, so to speak, with women and see this one and see that one, see this one, see that one. Those guys are saying that they've been married and divorced over here again. So you know, it's not good advice.
Yeah, scripture says to become one flesh. Yes, and according to Remojok, what is that?
Canoes will really
love the ugly.
What does that mean?
Ask James and Karen Adventures. He can help you out with your channel. They are a young couple who likes growing vegetables and travels everywhere in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, I can tell you already, it's not about someone helping our channel. It's what YouTube has got done with our channel. And it's true. A lot of people don't believe it when I say that, but it's really true. Because like years ago, I had a channel as well, and I was making some okay money on that one. It was starting to grow. But the topic I was doing, it was getting kind of canceled, like, you know, the cancel culture kind of thing. And so I just ended up giving up. But it's like what it is with YouTube, they push your videos, okay? They push your videos out into the public how they deem they should. So depending on somewhat of the algorithm, which is a lot of part of it is the algorithm, but there's still like an overall, they have control over when and where, who they want to push your video, or they can put you into a place where they don't really push you, maybe a little bit, or maybe a lot less. And that's what they've done with us. They've got us in a position where they're just not pushing our stuff. Like I got a friend of mine, they were asking something about our wedding and marriage, and I said, well, we did a few videos online, and they say, well, yeah, I'm subscribed, but it never pops up in my feed, so I didn't know. And these are like friends that would, right, check us out and wanted to know, but it's like that. See, YouTube is not pushing out our stuff, and I've contacted YouTube, and they just give you the AI response, right? Long, as you can tell, is written by AI, and say, oh, your channel is functioning just fine, and you know, look at this video, yada yada. You need to make more videos like this one, yada yada. And sometimes the video they point out that done really well. For example, you look on our channel, the one that made the most views, we're just expressing condolences. I mean, Mark, if you follow people in the Philippines, Mark passed away a while back, and we just made a video of our condolences to his wife and things of that nature, just generically talking like that. And they went, you have no idea, you know, what video is going to take off or not. And we just thought we'd express our condolences, which we did. And that's our biggest video. And like YouTube wants us to make more videos like that. What, we got to go around looking for people who died and make videos about them? I mean, really? No, that was just a video we made of condolences and so on and so forth. So, I mean, YouTube doesn't make sense. But they'll push certain channels. Like, for example, when COVID was on, and a lot of the guys started making videos and people started tuning because everyone was stuck at home. And then their channel started doing well. And then like YouTube takes that and then they push it further, right? And they'll push it further. Like at a certain point, they'll just keep pushing you almost brainlessly. They'll just keep pushing you to more people, pushing you to more people. But they haven't done that with us. They haven't taken our channel and pushed it. In fact, it's kind of been the opposite way. It's just maybe a little bit right here sometimes, a little bit right here sometimes. But the other channels, once you get going, they'll just push it to everybody. And that's kind of how they take off. And that's it in a nutshell. So I generally know how it all works. And then you get some people who don't really know how it all works. And they say, well, you just need to change your thumbnail. You need to change your description. You know, that all does help to a small degree. It does. Because like your thumbnail and your description, especially your description, draws in. But if they're not going to push it, even though it's a good one, if they don't have that push factor on your channel, you're still very limited. And that's where it is with us. Our channel does not get pushed out much at all. Now that may change. It may, like, maybe if we hit a certain number with our subscriber base or something like that, maybe that might click something in their algorithm to start pushing our channel more. I don't know, because I don't know fully how that part works, but basically it needs to be pushed and it's not. Anyway, enough of me ranting. What else we got here? On our good night says,
what have you found is the best way to get cash in the Philippines from your home country?
Oh, well, two ways for me. That's a very easy question and a good question. Thank you for your good question on a good night. Number one, in Canada, we have a bank called Simply Financial, which is basically an affiliate of CIBC. And really, I guess it really doesn't matter which bank, because it probably would operate the same. But you can do a global transfer. So she has a bank account, obviously, over here. So whenever I need to, I'll just transfer a global transfer right into her account. That's how we do the cash thing. You can also use an app like Wise, W-I-Z-E, Wise. It's a very good, reputable app. And sometimes we do that when we want smaller amounts instead of the bigger amounts. Bigger amounts I usually transfer as a global transfer, anything like $100 or more. Smaller amounts like maybe $50, $20, $60 or something like that. I use Wise app. And lately it's just been instantaneous. She gets it in her Gcash, or she could get it in her bank account if I did that, but generally I send that to her Gcash, and she got it instantaneously. Now there are fees, so you gotta not mind the fees. So you kind of can plan it out ahead of time, and you say, oh, I only want to transfer this time and this time in the month, so I know how many fees. Or if you just do it randomly, you're going to get a lot of fees racked up. Also, you can take your debit card and go to an ATM, which I've done, and just put your ATM card in certain, not all of them, but certain banks' ATM, and just withdraw cash like you would home, but you have big fees there. And I did a video where I talked about that if you want to go back and find it, but I was like almost shocked at how much the fees were with that. I don't suggest ever doing that unless it's kind of like an emergency. You just got to have the money for some reason. So those are kind of three ways: global transfer, Wise, and just the old-fashioned ATM debit card withdrawal, which is not the great way to do it. Anyway, do you want to say something else? Andrew says, if you have
Facebook or other social media, share your videos there. They might catch on that way.
Yes and no, because different audiences, right?
Yeah, we are stick to our audience in the US.
Yeah, it's like the best audience for YouTube.
I did that before.
Yeah, it actually really hurt our channel.
Yeah.
Because people, when you like push on another platform like what we're doing here, they're not really interested the same. It's a different audience.
Yeah.
And because they're not interested the same, they might watch maybe 1 minute, or they might
They don't
watch 30
finish.
seconds. And that actually hurts your channel because it tells YouTube, oh, people are watching, but they're not interested. So then YouTube puts the clamps on your channel even more so. So if you're telling people who are not really interested, like your family members, for example, if you're telling like, oh, your brother, your sister, your mother, your dad,
They're the first
cousin,
one who are not interested.
they're absolutely not interested in you. And you're telling them, and they say, okay, I do from time to time. Oh, they probably watch 30 seconds or a minute. And it's people are watching, but they're not interested. So we're not going to push your channel. So that happened to us too at the beginning, which I guess went to our demise a little.
Carrie. Hello, handsome friend.
And is that me or you?
No.
Well, it's me. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah. Hi, guapita amiga. Hi.
See, is that you?
Guapita, that means me.
See?
And handsome is you. Watching from Boronga, Eastern Samar, Philippines, amigo. Yay!
Is that over by Davao, Samar? Is that the one? We could see the island from where we were in the condo. And we were thinking about going over there. Is that it?
No, it's...
Oh, I'm really needing geography over. Carrie says, what are you doing? What'd you remove?
No, it's me.
Who was it?
Renzo. He's a kid.
Oh, what did he say? I just want to see what it said.
You want that?
Oh, yeah, no. Don't want that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I don't know how to get that back. Don't be mean on here, man.
You stay now, amigo, Philippines or US? Philippines. Yeah. Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank's back. Good to see you back, Frank. Hello from Cebu. Frank
So we're
is one of
talking
our
about random
regulars.
things here, Frank.
Yeah, we were talking about some of the conspiracies. You missed that, I think. But just do a recap, Frank, for you. Last night I heard what I think were people somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning acting like roosters and then kind of going down the road. And it seemed to me like it was some sort of code, you know, like people up to no good giving a code, because it didn't sound like real roosters to me. It sounded like people, like a bunch of people. That's the conspiracy I got last night. I don't think Tina agrees with me. She's roosters. Samar from Tacloban City. Nice. Yeah, I like to visit all these places, so thanks for telling us about them. On a good night says, what are you using for a mailbox service? Because next month we plan to move to Bohol. Mailbox service. Well, I've had to use service. Oh, gee, something falling, huh?
It's a rubber.
That was rubber? Can I see it? Because it fell right there. I heard it land. Can you show me?
There's nothing here.
What's it look like? I get so distracted. I'm like a dog. When the dog goes, squirrel! What was that? Oh yeah, talking about mail. So I've had a few things, like for instance, credit card. My credit card date was running out. They sent me a FedExed credit card right to the address where we were. At that time was just up the road, Valencia now. And within a couple of weeks, I got it, right? That was kind of like FedExed. Right now, we're waiting on documents coming from the United States for our marriage, and they're going to FedEx them to us, but they couldn't get the FedEx address to come right here in this local province area, so we had to give them an address that her brother knows really well, and we just gave them a FedEx address, so FedEx is going to deliver to that address. We don't really have a mail box as such. Now, when you get mail, what do you do? When you order something, how do you handle it?
For the post office, you have to go in the local government unit in the LGU, the post office. You just go there and pick up your letter, or someone just deliver right in front of your door. That's it.
Yeah. So if it's something...
It depends on the courier.
If it's something important, I would suggest use FedEx, and it generally shows up in most common places in the Philippines.
DHL or FedEx or LBC.
FedEx. Yeah, I can go with FedEx. What are you using? So that's a suggestion anyway.
Because FedEx is like they deliver on a certain areas,
Yeah,
like
but all the common places it would, right?
yeah.
It's just that we're kind of remote in deep in the province, so they're not going to go right to here, but it's pretty close to here.
Mm-mm.
So like most of the common places, if you're coming to a common place, you'll get a FedEx service. He says, Barry Humson amigo, please vacation to my province of Eastern Samar, Philippines. So I guess they're saying visit Samar, right? Carrie says, swimming, falls like river, climbing, mountain. Yeah, that sounds good. Rivers and mountains.
Sorry guys, I don't go for an adventure, a nature adventure, because there's a lot of like
Snakes.
aside from that, the weather is unpredicted. Like you're enjoying the scenery of that area, and then suddenly there's a flash, and you have a neighboring area, they're raining continuously there, then you get affected, you get trapped. That's
Yeah,
why.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. And I don't really think about those things until you mention, and then I go, oh, yeah, good
Oh, I
point.
love nature trip, but the thing is like it's really dangerous nowadays. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, Mom, what happened to your leg there?
I scratch it.
Oh, gee.
Sorry.
These bites and stuff, and she scratches them. I tell her all the time, don't scratch it, I'll get infected. Carrie says, now I'm farming on my small land on my own. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
She wants to do the same. You want to talk about your farming aspirations?
Yes. We'll try to make vegetable garden here, but our weather is not really nice. Like continuously, it's been a week continuously raining. Yeah.
Talk about what you'd like to grow.
Sweet potato.
That's only one. You always say the one
Malunggay.
thing.
Oh
Sweet
my
potatoes.
goodness.
There's more in the world than sweet potatoes.
Mahal. I cannot, like, I don't want to, just like for example, lettuce. Where to put the lettuce, or maybe hydroponic kind of.
Let us plant the lettuce.
Yeah, plant the lettuce.
Let us plant it now. Let us plant the lettuce. Let us plant
Yeah,
the
I know.
lettuce. My
But
jokes don't work anymore.
I want to build some fence here because there's a lot of dogs, and if we plant a garden, if we do some gardenings here without fence, dogs can poop everywhere,
Oh,
pee everywhere. They're like that. Oh my goodness, Mahal, you don't realize that. That's why I don't do
realize that.
anything. Yeah.
So much I don't realize.
Yes. Poop everywhere. Like, oh my goodness, sometimes they're fighting each other all over your property, and it's
Yeah, see, I guess the farming area, you got to fence it in where you're going to grow your stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, even back home, now that you're mentioning it, that's what people do, right? They fence in there so animals don't do stuff.
yeah. Yeah, the planting vegetables, pichay, mustasa, and seeds and play. Yes, yeah.
You can read that from all the way back there.
Yeah, I can read, but it's so hard to
goodness.
read in the.
That's amazing, Mom. Wow. My eyes, I pray for better eyes and better vision. Planting vegetables. What is pachai? Pachai?
Pichay.
What is that?
It's kind of like.
Is that like
It's a family of
mustachio?
cabbage.
I have a mustache
Mm-hmm.
right here. I used to make her laugh. Now she doesn't laugh anymore. You grow any beardas? Or just mustaches? No beard?
Mustache. Ted Bohol. Hi, Ted.
Hey, Ted, what's up, man?
Sorry for my voice.
So, Ted, we're on our back porch. If you watch the tiny home update and you happen to see the back porch and our little tour of the tiny home, that's where we are. We're right next to the air conditioner in the door on the little cement pad in the back. Baby boy face, sir. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. He is.
Ted says, nice. Yeah, it's really nice here. I mean, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? No green screen, Ted. It's the real deal. Trees and real bugs landing on my face every so often and squishing on my leg. Oh, and the ants.
There's one question here. I am wondering what percentage of age gap marriages fail and why.
Well, that's a good question to think about. What percentage of age gap marriages fail? What
Any age gap.
What a good answer. That's true.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much the age gap, it's about how you get along with each other. Right?
And why failed? If the other one is just thinking about financial stability without considering other aspects, like the behavior, like most of the Filipina, they are saying like, oh, they have my husband have money, but he don't give me money because certain things, like he is so kuripot or stingy. Yeah, that's the thing. And sometimes like the foreigner keep asking like, I give you money, then why, what did you do with the money, and blah 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 blah. I'm
So
the
fighting
provider
over
here.
money is
Yes,
why they fail.
exactly. Yeah, that's what the reason why.
Do we fight over money?
If we don't fight over money.
Am I stingy? I'm just going on your checklist.
You don't have money, so you're not stingy.
Okay. Well, what about on my utang?
Oh my goodness.
Am I stingy with my utang?
I really want to have work in order for us to help with our debts. We're really drowning in debts.
I am. You're not. I am.
No, we are. We're a couple.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Or a couple drowning in debt, but it's mainly me. We don't want to repeat that, because God is our refuge and very present help in time of trouble. So it's time of trouble, and God says He's our very present help. So that's what we're going to look to. God, who is our very present help.
Ted Bohol doesn't make the door heavy to open and close. Oh, literally, Ted, it's really heavy to open and to close, and sometimes it scrapes his head.
Yeah, that's true. Fix this back. Put you in the picture.
Okay. Explain of Tagalog, Madam. He. Explain in Tagalog. What?
Explained of Tagalog.
It's all about personality instead of age.
That's Frank.
Yeah,
Frank. That's kind of like what we're saying too. Yeah, it's like your personality, how you deal with each other, that sort of thing. And I would like to add the spiritual side, which a lot of people forget, is God. God in the center of your relationship makes all the difference. And a lot of people don't even mention that, but I think it's so important. You really need to have God at the center of both your lives and then at the center of your relationship.
Yeah.
Carrie says, no problem of age, a love to another. Yeah, just love
is not, for me, Carrie, love is not enough. Because sometimes, like, you just love that person without considering like other aspect. Just like, for example, you love him, but you don't have God in your relationship. That's messed up. Yeah. Because I was there in that kind of situation.
You were trying to love, but God was kind of missing from the entire relationship.
Yes, because I'm trying to introduce God to him, but it's not. No, if the more you get close to God, the more you get drawn for poverty. That's his mentality before. Yeah, because it's so hard. It's so hard to get money. It's so hard to own money as if you are like totally with God, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
because I told him, I introduced him like, I will join in the group like a choir, and then you will become one of the lay minister. And he said, you know what? The more you get close to God, the more you get
tempted or something.
Yeah, you get, the more you are struggling financially.
Oh my goodness, that was so messed up. Are we missing some of these? Okay, let me see. Add. Someone says hi. Adderthu. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. My apologies. Carrie says,
hi.
The story, your love, your husband is nice, man.
Yeah.
That's nice. You can also watch it on some videos.
Trust, and then love. Yep.
Yeah, Ted's got it.
That's one of that. But the most important is when you have love God, especially both of you.
Yeah, that's the core.
Yes.
God is the core.
Because just like in one relationship, only one love God and try to. It's like in my own personality, I cannot handle that. I am not a martyr wife. I'm not a martyr a kind of person.
It's picky, right?
Yeah, just like my mom.
Your mom is picky?
No, my mom is not picky. My mom is a good wife. endure everything.
Oh yeah,
But
for
me, it's
sure.
not. No,
You
I'm
can't
not.
endure it all.
Yeah, I'm not, because the 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 only thing that makes difference between me and my mom is like my dad, like he loves to wander around and he go back home. Yeah, and then
Gypsy.
and the only thing that makes difference is like I don't hear my parents fighting over cheating issue.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, that makes us different. But in my case, it's like um my my ex before, I let him choose third times and I was dumped third times. You see, like who would rather to choose your family or that girl? Like why should I choose you? I chose her. Something like that, and I was dumped third times, and I'm still trying to endure it, just to have a complete family. But it's not good. Yeah. Exactly, just like that.
She has an amazingly deep background with many stories. It just amazes me. I love to listen to her stories.
Patricia and Espirito, hello, good afternoon, Ma'am and Sir. Where can we find apps to find a good foreigner? Any any date in Asia, as long as you have to be very careful about looking for a foreigner. Like you will know the first months or first week of messaging each other is that's really critical. Yeah,
I
you
think
have to choose.
I think from a Filipina's point of view, if I were a Filipina, I think it's extremely easy if you follow the one step. Find a guy, a foreigner, a guy who truly, truly, now you have to figure this part out, I guess, but who truly, truly loves God. Not that he says he believes in God, not that he says he goes to church, but that he
Who loves
truly
God.
loves God. I think
Yeah.
it's such a simple plan because everything else kind of falls into place. Like all the other topics, all the other discussions, like you say, money, whatever, it'll fall into place along the way because you're going to be both listening to God and trying to follow God's ways. So I think you just really need to find someone who truly loves God, has that relationship with God. So if you see someone, he seems like a nice person, nice and all that kind of stuff, and he has some money, even might look tantalizing. I still think if he doesn't truly love God, you're going to have problems, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not trying to paint everybody with a wide brush because I know there's exceptions with everything, but I'm saying, like, if you want a direct answer, I think that's the direct way to finding a good relationship. In my opinion.
I'm going to double down on personality based on my experience.
Yeah, Frank, I mean, personality, again,
Yeah.
it got to do with loving God, right? Because that's your personality.
Yeah.
You tend to talk about God, love
Yeah.
God, talk about the scriptures, things like that,
Yeah. And if you want to farm here, just grow bananas. It's the easiest according to Ted.
Oh, did you hear that? That's one thing I said. I'd like a banana tree. I'd like to go out and pick a banana. But I want the kind that I like.
Yeah.
What are they called again?
Lakatan.
Lakatan. Are Lakatan easy to grow?
Oh my goodness, banana is easy to grow.
Lakatan too?
Yeah, they grow everywhere.
I want Lakatan trees. Please give me Lakatan trees. Lakatan, I like it.
Because just like I totally agree with you, Frank, about the based on personality. Because the more you grow old, the more you realize that you have to get closer to God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Woo, that's a good one,
Even
Filipina.
if you have that personality, you are compatible with each other. As you grow old, you always ask, you always look for God.
That's right. Grow old. No hair. See? Gray hair. Look, gray hair. We're growing old.
Yeah.
What's that? I can't hear ya. Speak up.
Yeah, it's like that.
Kidding.
Like you have there. Just like I also have this. I watch some podcast for how is that famous celebrity here in the Philippines, and you know what? Like they're like they're together for like over more than or maybe three decades, something like that. And you know what? Like they don't separate, but according to him, as you grow old, you realize that it's not the relationship it's not the earthy thing relationship that you're looking for. You're looking for a relationship to God.
Amen.
Yes, because anytime soon you are go in the hands of God. You will judge by God, not by people.
That's all
so
true.
what he did is like he went to since he cannot bring his wife because they have different personalities, they have different perspective. What he did is like he went to the seminary, yeah. And what he did is like he do the retreat, yeah, retreat, with a relationship to God. He was there, and he just go back home like once a month to his wife. But you know what, like he said that I found my peace in that kind of area because I get close to God before he died. Yes, that's it. He died in that monastery. It's monastery. Yeah, and he said like I died peacefully in the hands of, yeah, God, something like that. Yeah, and it's really true. It's not about the, because like just like it's really a gift from God that you realize as early as age, like that you realize that you need God to your life. Because a lot of things, a lot of in this generation, they are focused on material things, like they always say just live life to the fullest, you only live once. Like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you live many times but you died once. That's the, well, how to say that,
Yeah.
misconception about you only live once. No,
You're
you live
eternal.
many times,
You're
but you
eternal.
only died once. You cannot come back after you died.
Yeah. Not so much many times as is eternal means forever, right?
Yeah. You need two rocking chairs. We want that, but it's expensive, Ted. So I'm just
Look,
you see,
Ted, see the holes? We can't afford a rocking chair. We got holes in the chairs we got.
When I try to inquire online, it's
Mine too. Look,
about
bigger
2,000
hole.
pesos. So we're just holding it like, no, I don't want to add to cart. Yeah.
We're going to put an add to
Yeah,
cart on
but-
our YouTube channel and put a
Yeah.
list of products we want. You
For
can all
your-
add to cart.
For your back
They need chairs,
porch
add to
or
cart.
front.
They need electricity, add to cart.
Oh, I wish we can add to cart for the electricity, right? Into the monthly installment.
That's all I hear about. Electricity, electricity. Someone give her electricity now, please. I'm kidding. I know I need to, but I just can't right now. What else we got here? You need to, yeah, we've seen that one. You, for your back porch or front, yeah, absolutely. Mom, Goy, maybe you can make them like your bed, yeah, which is still on the outside in the driveway, not put together. We're really good at projects.
Okay.
Patricia says, okay, ma'am.
Date in Asia, the free one.
Free one.
Yes. And you know what? When you choose a date in Asia, when you go in date in Asia, when you log in or register in date in Asia, there's a lot of common face there. So choose the new account. That's the
newest people, you mean?
Yeah.
Newest people joining.
Yes, they will put there if it's new or an old account, because most of them in the date in Asia, there are Filipina hunters too. If there is a foreigners hunters, there's also a Filipina
Anyway,
Filipina.
I got an
Filipina
answer
hunter.
to this, so you want to give your answer and I'll give my answer? Well, I give
Okay.
my answer first. She says, how we know when foreigners interested? So I got my answer. Will I say mine first?
Oh, okay, you answer.
Okay, I think, then you guys say yours, okay? How do you know when a foreigner is interested? Well, I'm a foreigner, so I was interested at one point, and I still am. But how you know, like from my perspective, is you keep talking.
Yes.
Because we started talking, and man, we just getting.
Yes.
We're still kind of like that. I mean, we're always
there
talking, we're
there
doing
is
videos.
like, if you feel bored in that foreigner, just leave.
There's always conversation. You're back and
Yes,
forth,
exactly.
because
But
you find each other interesting.
exactly, if your conversation is easy, it's not hard for you. Like the conversation is still going on, and that's okay. But if you feel bored and speechless, and you are like, what to do next? How to message him? Like that question in your mind, just forget
Yeah,
about
like
it.
forcing it. Don't force
Yes,
the
don't
issue.
force.
So if
Yes,
you find you're
yeah,
forcing the issue, that's a good clue. Not the right one. And it's
yeah,
okay if you feel like that with a lot of them too. It's okay because there's a lot of people out there, and I tell you, when you get on these dating sites, oh my goodness! Like when I signed up, oh my goodness! I think the next morning I had like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages because half of them are probably not even real, right?
so
So
why me?
God, because
Because I
God,
call him first.
no, I mean, like it goes back to what I said earlier. I'm interested. I was interested in someone who truly loved God. That's not anybody. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, it's very few. I mean, the Bible itself says, "Who can find a virtuous woman?" The Bible put that question there. Okay, not me. Who can find a virtuous woman? In other words, it's not easy to find that perfect woman, and that's true from what the Bible says. I'm just agreeing with what the Bible says. Don't blame me for saying it. Okay. I just agree with what the Bible says. It's not easy to find that perfect woman that you want, and so all those hundreds and hundreds of emails doesn't mean nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else we got here? Oh, you never said your answer. Did you say your answer?
Yeah, continuous communication.
Well,
I
so we had the
did.
same answer.
Yes. Yeah.
That's verified then. Ted says Christian Filipina is good, I think. Yeah, we're actually an affiliate with Christian Filipina. So if you go back on some of our videos, you'll see the video link. We just don't push it like everyone because here's the truth, Ted, that a lot of people don't tell you. Uh, if you sign up with Christian Filipina, which we are signed up, but we signed up under our conditions, not their conditions. If you sign up with Christian Filipina under their conditions, you have to say certain words that they give you as a script, or they don't, they won't let it work. Plus, that they pay you, right? So if you say those words that they tell you to say, they will pay you for saying those words, like even if you don't get signups. And we didn't want to do that. So we said, okay, well, we'll put a link there. And if anyone signs up, maybe if they sign up, we'll get a percentage of what they sign up. That's okay. But we do not want to say your specific words and get paid, because then I feel like I'm not being true to ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that no one seems to tell you, because that's the way it is. That's why you'll hear them always say the same thing. All these different channels, when they push Christian Filipina, say the same thing because they're getting paid to say those words. And if we agreed, we also would have been getting paid to say those words, but we didn't agree to it. So
Yeah.
we just put our link there, and if anyone joins up, we'll probably get a commission, but that's it. And I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's ever joined up under our link anyway, because I've not seen any commission.
Besides, hi, good afternoon. So according to on a good night, that's true. We talk on Skype for hours. Now we've been married for 12 years. Yeah. Don't force the conversation. When you meet that person, the conversation will continuously,
Flow.
yes, and it's comfortable. Yeah. But if you're thinking like, what will I do? What to answer this one? How to talk? Like I'm getting bored. Go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you just have fun.
Yes.
Just relax
Yeah.
and have fun. Chatting with them.
Patricia is okay, Mom and Sir. Thank you very much for the nice answer. It's my pleasure. You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's a really good, true answer, by the way, because that's what we experienced. And we did talk to other people, like she mentioned, and I was talking to someone else before I met her. But it's nothing like talking, because it just flowed back and forth, and we're making each other laugh, and then we talk
Yeah.
serious about God. And it's like back and
We
forth, a
don't.
lot of different
Yeah,
things.
we don't even realize that we talk for more than 3 hours, and I have less sleep.
Me too.
No, because
Yes.
our time different.
No,
No.
still, no.
My night is his morning. Yeah. If I had to choose, I would choose Date in Asia instead of Christian Filipina, because Date in Asia is free. Yes.
Yeah, they do basically the same thing. You got to be true to yourself, who you're looking for. I think it can work in almost any of them. If you're true to yourself before God, it's not so much the sight as it is being careful, being cautious, being true to yourself, and knowing who you're looking for.
Mm-mm. And also, like it is the advice for Filipina. Maybe some Filipinos are watching this. Like don't look for money. Yeah.
I thought that was
Yes,
joking.
exactly.
It's true.
Just like, for
Don't just
example,
look for
like
money.
the foreigner give you a lot of money, but if he cannot maintain his, if he has anger management, he'll just coerce you, then it's a red flag,
And you
guys.
want his
It's
money
not about
back.
money. Yes. And then
She's been telling me a lot of these stories.
the next day you're in the roughy for I want my money back, something
Oh.
like that. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, just forget about money. Like you're
Let it be
just
about
wasting your
real
time.
company, each other's love and friendship, because you do have to start off with friendship. And let it be about that friendship, and eventually more love, deeper feelings, connecting on issues, connecting on things you talk about. Let it be about that.
Yeah.
And truly about that.
Ted Bohol, me and my wife meet on Filipina Heart 20 years ago. Congratulations, Ted Heart!
20 years ago.
Yes, oh my
Wow.
goodness. That's what is that?
Good job. That's a good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for us, it was February 8, 2022. Now it's 2023. I said February. It was November.
November. Who is February?
Because I'm in February. That's why my brain said February. It was November 8, 2022. And it's 2023, 24, 25. And this November will be 4 years. And we were only allowed to be married recently. We were trying to get married for the last couple of years. So we're only allowed to be married the last little bit. That's why it took us so long to get married. A lot of people don't know fully our story because we haven't really shared it yet. So we would have been married a long time ago, but we just couldn't. So that's that.
Yeah.
But we got
married 17 years now, almost 18 now. Wow, congratulations, Ted.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, you said 20. What happened? He's going back 2 years. What? He said, me and my wife met. You met 20 years ago.
20 years ago, yes.
Married 17 years ago and almost 18. Oh, I'm not a numbers person.
He confused with the numbers. Me too. I'm not good in math.
Let me get my calculator on. Not, carry the knot. Frank says, I am from the generation that didn't have dating sites. Yeah, me too. We didn't have dating sites. I am more comfortable with boots on the ground. LDR 20 years ago. Wow, you did LDR 20 years ago. What was that like? What do you do? Write notes to each other? LDR 20 years ago. That's like, this is 2026. That's 2016.
20 years ago.
That's 2016, right? No, that's 10 years ago. 2016 is 10 years ago, so it's 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm from the
2006.
generation that didn't have dating sites. I am more comfortable with boots on the ground. So
yeah, in person.
Oh yeah, it was must be totally frank.
In 2006.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. I needed help. You can see I was struggling. 2022.
20 years ago. 2016 is 10 years ago. Oh my goodness, mahal.
2006. I got it.
Yes, Pin Pulse was 20 years ago. I have stories about Pin Pulse. Totally must be totally frank. Like I have a distant relatives and she has a daughter and
this is funny and sad.
Yeah, and then she found in a newspaper like a name. He was an Australian, so they exchanged letters, and then when the foreigner decided to come here in the Philippines
and say, "G'day, mate," in person.
Yeah, like the sad thing there is like they were in the relationship with the mom, and then she put her daughter's picture there.
The mom was writing, clarify, the mom was
they
writing.
Have the relationship.
But he was thinking the whole time is his younger daughter.
Yes. So when he came here, And when he's about to came here, she decided to tell her daughter that I have this guy and I send your photos and this is the story. And that foreigner married her daughter, and yeah,
So the
and
foreigner never knew it was the mom.
yes, never. So
That's so weird.
yeah, so
He fell in love with the mom emotionally, but married the daughter physically.
then they have children in Australia, but I think maybe after 7 years they had a divorce.
I wonder why.
They have 2 kids.
But I bet her mom still calls him.
That's what we called stepping stone. Yeah.
That's what I call stupid.
Because like it's my mom who knows them, and she she shared her story about that because they want also my mom to encourage me to look for a foreigner, but I'm not keen into a foreigner because in my mind is like, oh, people saying like don't marry the foreigner because after they will just get your insurance, and after 5 years they buried you alive in their backyard, no help at all. That's why I'm so scared of foreigners before.
Yeah, I remember when we were in LDR having that conversation, she really shocked me. I thought she was joking, but she was serious.
Yeah.
She thought I was going to bury her in the backyard. I told her my backyard wasn't big enough.
I even asked him that, did you beat your ex?
She's out in the backyard too. There's a big mound in my backyard.
I came 6 times here and got to know my wife very well. Took my time to make sure. Yes, yeah,
that's good.
Good job.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah.
Catfish by pen pals.
Catfish?
Yeah, kind of. It's like a term. Like you kind of
catfish. Yeah.
Got roped in. Yeah, you can look up that term. Catfish. It'll explain it to you. That's funny. The funny things when it comes to relationships and the Philippines. The Philippines is like it's a different world all to its own. Has anyone else noticed that? It's like the Philippines is this own little bubble of a world. And it's kind of funny. Like, you come into this world of the Philippines and then you leave it again. Does anyone else notice that, or just like in my thoughts? Because sometimes when I think about it, I think it's kind of like that. Like when you go back to North America, like I had to take my son back there for a while. I was gone for about a week, and I was like, it's like you're back in the real world again. Then you come back to the Philippines, and you're back in like the Philippines world.
Yeah.
It really seems different, I don't know why, but maybe it's my mind. Maybe no one else thinks that. So if anyone is seeing us or joining us for the first time, we do have a YouTube channel. If you click on our little icons at the bottom of this live and click on that, you'll go to our tab of our channel and click on the videos tab. We just put out an update on this tiny home that we're sitting behind. You can't see it. We're in the back porch, on the back porch. And we give a little tour of this tiny home, which is under construction, still not built. It's partially built. And we'd love for you to watch all the updates. We've got several of them, in fact. And you can see it being built from dirt to where it is now. And we still have a long ways to go. So anybody new, please go click on the videos. And if you'd watch one of our videos from beginning to end, as we like to tell everybody, we really appreciate it because YouTube pushes the algorithm more when someone watches a video from beginning to end. So if you can do that with at least one video,
please support us.
That's how you support us. Unless you're really rich and want to send cash. Ted says, I did the K1 visa, brought my Filipina to the U.S., where we lived for 14 years. She came to U.S. in 2008. And that's an interesting perspective because she's already been to the U.S. and you guys are still together after that long time, because you watch a lot of these popular YouTuber guys, they say they're going to leave you when they go to the U.S. How did you feel about that, Ted? You feel like maybe by taking her over there, she was going to leave you at some point in time? Because obviously you survived it. She didn't leave you and you're still together. Yeah. So what's your response to those YouTuber guys who say, don't take your Filipina back to North America anywhere because she's going to leave you?
Okay, I did the K1 visa about
That's
my
what I just read.
Filipina. Oh, okay. If you don't mind me asking, is your ex-wife still alive? No disrespect.
I'll repeat, Kevin Leary. She's dead to me. But she's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive. Don't say that.
Not to me. What do you mean? What?
Yeah, because you said she's dead to me.
Yeah, that's the famous line by Kevin O'Leary on Shark Tank.
We migrated back to Bohol in 2022. Oh, that's awesome, Ted. It depends on the Filipina you choose. Exactly. Not all Filipinas like that.
Well, yeah, and any person really, whoever
Yes.
you marry in life, it depends on the person. And you made that point so well, like when we were talking about the
Not only Filipina,
YouTubers
because
getting divorced, right?
Yeah, because there's a one also celebrity here in the Philippines that they have, I guess it was more than a decade age gap. She's a actress. She's a famous comedian here in the Philippines. If you know I De Las Alas, she's the one. Like I'm sharing her story. Like after she get married into a young man, like same age as her son. So everybody is against their marriage, but they said okay, as long as you're happy, as long as you both love each other, then it's okay. So they go for a marriage, and right after that, they go to the U.S. because that's what her husband wants. Like they want to stay in the U.S. So they stay in the U.S. and file for a green card, right?
Yep.
Yes. So and then
more than a green card, I guess.
yes.
But
So they're staying there for over 10 years and there's a green card already. Her husband has a green card. And then all of a sudden her husband said, "Oh, I'm so tired of this relationship. I want a divorce." That's what after he had the green card. And then what she did is like instead of like he what that she did like she
reported him?
yeah, she reported to
Immigration?
get the card back or something like that. Yeah, so the immigration did that. Then he is not a green card holder this time because he filed for a complaint regarding to her husband. Yeah,
She filed a complaint against her husband.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it looks like you're just using me for the green card.
That's what it looks like from what your story is saying.
Yes, yeah. But even if she revoked the green card, he can still stay in the U.S. Yeah,
Why?
because he had I think he had a working permit.
Oh.
Yeah, but no more green card. But he can stay in the U.S.
Oh, that's so weird. U.S. usually really, really hard with all that kind of stuff.
And hello, beautiful couple. I just sub your channel. Thank you, Navy woman. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate
watch some
that.
of our videos. If you're new, I keep telling new people, because we're sitting behind our tiny home, which is under construction. We're sitting in the back porch right now, and you can watch this being built. And we have several videos of it being built. We appreciate if you go, click on our Facebook video and click on the videos tab and watch some of our videos all the way through. We appreciate that, Navy woman.
So, hello, Navy woman. This excellent channel. Thank you, Frank. Yeah.
Frank's available there, Navy woman.
Yeah. So it's not only a foreigner experience that some Filipinos who are already U.S. citizens experience that to their husbands and wife. Like the words he used, it's really common. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it works the other way around too. Maybe I think that seems to me what I mean. I don't know. I could be way off, but it seems like some of the YouTubers over here who are always speaking against getting married would just play around with Filipinas instead. Then all of a sudden, at one time, it seemed like they all got married. It's like they all got scared or something, and they felt like they had to get married to stay in the country. That's the impression I got. Okay, I could be wrong. That's just the impression I got because I seen them all getting married at the same time. I'm like, seems like they're all getting like, I don't know, some sort of a feeling like they need to get married to stay in the country or something. It really seemed funny to me because they're all preaching this one message: don't marry your Filipina, keep shopping around, date around, and they all got married. Weird. Tita Marie, nice surroundings. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Look, I mean, you're just this behind our back, and we could just turn the camera this way, and it's just as beautiful that way. It's like everywhere you sit over here is like a pretty picture. It's just awesome.
Okay, Sir Frank is my respectful creator to my channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, Frank is nice. And I guess, David Woman, you seen his interview with Filipina Wanderer? He did a great interview there with Filipina Wanderer.
Yeah.
Good answers, very respectful answers, honest answers. I really liked that interview. I thought it was I watched it from beginning to end and everywhere in between. Great interview he did.
I saw him here, so I just sub you, beautiful couple. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
God bless you.
So, and Ted, Bohol, and now they are all split up. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
The one, the guy who mentioned that, okay, just came here in the Philippines and date whatever you want, blah, blah, blah.
Around.
They are already divorced by their wives.
Yeah.
After a year or some after a few years. Yes.
Yeah, it's just quick anyway. Quick.
It's really true. Yeah.
It's weird. Tita
Marie.
Filipina Canadian.
Long
live.
Congratulations, Tita Marie. How's Canada?
She wants to be like you. She wants to be a Filipina Canadian.
It's so hard to be a Filipino. Especially if you're poor.
So, Tita, you come back to the Philippines often? Also, question number 2, do you love the snow?
Yeah, just like my sister. My sister was in Europe right now. Europe, UK, Europe, yeah?
I think that's where you told me. Spain.
Greece.
Oh, Greece.
Yeah.
Is that Europe?
Europe, right?
That's that Western. Is that Western Europe?
Yeah.
Maybe Western Europe.
So
we're not good at math or geography, okay?
She wants to experience the snow thing, and now that she experienced snow, like, oh my goodness, this is really enjoying and annoying. She just enjoy for a few minutes, and right after, like, oh, I'm freezing! I want to get inside the house.
Exactly, and that's what I've been telling my beautiful wife.
The excitement is just for a few minutes.
It's very brief.
Yeah. And also my friend who works in Russia, and she said, oh my goodness, the excitement is just for a few minutes, but the boredom is for many months. I want to go home.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah, that'd be probably a lot like Canada for weather. I mean,
yeah. I hate snow, but love living in Canada. Exactly, right, Tita Marie?
She said born and raised in Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you live in the Philippines? Mindanao?
Yeah,
south of Valencia City.
Yes.
Those are some of the best references because Valencia City is easy to find. About an hour and a half south of Valencia City and Mindanao. I hate snow. But love
living in Canada.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
What do you love about living in Canada? I grew up in Canada too all my life. Born in Canada too. I love the Philippines.
Haven't I visit PH every year since 1995? Wow,
Okay, so you
congratulations.
visit here.
Yes.
I can't believe you don't want to stay. Oh my goodness, after life in Canada, the snow and the cold and the slush and why wouldn't you stay here?
Okay, Ted Bohol, sad news about Ian, expat living in the Philippines. What is that?
I'm sure you guys know of him. No, I don't. But was a friend of mine on YouTube. He passed away. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Ted, but I don't know Ian. I've never heard of an Ian.
Why? What happened to him?
Yeah. Like, did he have a channel or something? Is that how we would have known him? Like, maybe he has a channel? Maybe we would have seen him that way? I'm really sorry to hear that. That's really sad. When you get to have a friend and... Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. And how old was he when he passed away?
I guess this one, if I'm not mistaken. Philippine expat sad breaking news about...
He's in the red zone?
Like Ian living in the
Ian,
Philippines. Ian. We call it Ian.
Oh. I've never seen his channel, so
I guess this one.
Is it?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Bucket water challenge. Greatest expense. One.
Oh, this one.
This one is 7 days ago. So he's still alive 7 days ago. Ted.
He looks healthy in that video. What happened?
What happened? Check.
Canadian A? I don't say A. I'm not from that part of Canada.
Yeah, Ian, he was 59. Is really? He was 59?
Winters. I know Kuya Ian. He was 59. He's my age.
Yeah.
He looks older than me.
What a pussy. John, leave the Philippines. Go back to Australia or New Zealand where you belong. You don't belong here. You're a loser. You're a fucking loser.
Ooh, bad words. We don't like bad words.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Badin in the Philippines, back again. So, I love the Philippines, but not today. I didn't find anything. So, we've just come back from the Palenque, which is the local wet market.
What happened to him, Ted? If you don't mind me asking, what happened? How did he pass away? Oh, now you're getting me. Tim Hortons.
Donuts.
He says he was 64.
He was 64.
Not 59. He was 64, yeah. He looked older than me. I'm 59, Tita.
Who's Ian Walker?
Yeah, I never heard of him. I don't know. But apparently he's a friend of Ted, so sorry about that, Ted. Android channel 309 says Tim Horton Donuts. You should go watch our video, okay? Just a few videos back, not too far back. We did one about trying to track down Tim Hortons in the Philippines. Kind of a fun video, I thought. You should go back and look at it. Look, click on our picture right here in the live, okay? Go to the videos tab and just scroll back through our videos where we talk about in search of something with Tim Hortons in the Philippines, something like that. And I think it's a picture, well, I forget what the thumbnail was. I think it was a picture of her in the leaves or something, looking, something like that. But it's kind of a fun video. We were on a mission to find Tim Hortons in the Philippines. And we traveled from Cebu City to Manila, because we heard the Tim Hortons were in Manila, and we went all around Manila trying to find a Tim Hortons. Did we find one? Watch the video. That's my teaser. It was a fun video. It was really fun trying to find Tim Hortons in the Philippines. It wasn't easy, by the way, I'll tell you that.
It's just like us,
Mall of Asia. We know all about it, Tita. Go watch our video. We'll show you all the Tim Hortons. We were on a mission because I love French vanilla cappuccino, and there's no French vanilla cappuccino like there is in Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons makes the best French vanilla cappuccino. I sound like a commercial for Tim Hortons, but I really love their French vanilla cappuccino and a donut. Oh my goodness, that's a great combination. Almost any kind of donut from Tim Hortons with a French vanilla cappuccino. But sadly, I guess I'm giving out teaser information, but sadly they did not have a French vanilla cappuccino, but they did have something that was a runner-up. What was it, Mahal, that I had at the Tim Hortons? It wasn't French vanilla because they didn't have it, but they had something else.
It was a Java coffee something. Yeah.
It was a new Java flavor, and it was really good. It was kind of like a runner-up to it. Javanilla, right?
Yeah, Javanilla.
It's called Javanilla. I don't know if they introduced that back home or not in Canada, but it was a new flavor introduced when we were there. It's called Javanilla. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's kind of like a runner-up to the French vanilla, but I liked it. Tommy Hortano Kwan. What's that mean? Is that your language?
I don't know.
I think he's trying to say Tim Hortons.
Tom Hortons, yes.
But Tim Hortons, oh, I love Tim Hortons. Oh, I do miss Tim Hortons. I really miss Tim Hortons. The closest I found now to a French vanilla is 7-Eleven store. So if anybody's like me wants to get a French vanilla, oh, it took me absolutely 2.5 years or more to discover. They're available at 7-Eleven stores here. Okay, gas station, 7-Eleven stores, convenience stores, I should say. And depending on the 7-Eleven, they taste different. The best one I found so far in my experience and my taste buds is 7-Eleven Malai Balai. Now, there's a few different 7-Elevens in Malai Balai, so I don't know how to explain which one, but it's over closer to the PSA. Is it at the PSA office? Is that the PSA office?
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven that's just down the street, a stone's throw from the PSA office in the Philippines in Malai Balai. They have a very, very good French vanilla cappuccino. It's very creamy, tastes good, and that's my best choice so far. And I've been testing the 7-Eleven French vanilla cappuccinos up and down the road everywhere, and they're all somewhat different, and some don't even taste like French vanilla cappuccino. I don't know what's going on. Someone needs to do some consistency check on those machines. Tita says, I haven't been to Timmy's for a while. They always get my order wrong in the drive-thru. Most employees don't understand English or French. Well, where I'm from in Canada, most of the Tim Hortons were Filipinas or Filipino. Well, maybe they were girls, so they were Filipinas from where I was anyway. So I don't know what nationality your drive-thru employees are. But yeah, I miss Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino. You got me wanting one now. So now the next best thing is I want to go to Malai Balai. Do those bugs bite you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I see those a lot.
Did.
I hate bugs. I'm from Quebec. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? I don't know. I've learned French, like no doubt you did in school, but I'm not very good at it. Sorry. Which part of Quebec? Montreal? Or Saint Laurent? I'm not sure. I don't know a whole lot about Quebec, and I had to learn French, but like I said, I'm not very good at it. Are you really good? Are you like fluent in French? Are you like bilingual? I admire bilingual. Like she's bilingual. She does English and Tagalog and Visayan and little bits and stuff of everything. And I'm like, I'm so proud of her. She's so amazing. And I'm just stuck in trying to do my English. I still have trouble with English.
Maybe the best way you can do, Tita Marie, is write it on the paper and hand it to the... Yeah. So your order will not be wrong.
You have to use the speaker, though. Like in the drive-thru, you come around to the speaker first. You have to give your order at the speaker, then you go up to the window to get it. Are you going to hold your paper up to the speaker?
Yeah.
Read!
Okay. Bisaya is difficult. I can say...
It's for me.
It's no.
Not for you. It's your language. It's for me. Just say a whole sentence for me to repeat. Just go ahead and say a whole sentence. Don't say nothing bad or nothing. Say something really... Say a whole sentence for me to repeat right after you.
Guapo ka.
That's a short guapo ka.
That's a short.
No, make a long sentence like, I'm going shopping now, see you when I get back. Like a sentence like that.
Guapo ka. Taas, dako.
See? Immediately I'm like, what? Just do it again. Did you say something mean to me?
No, it's not.
It sound like there's I hope the bird pooped on your head or something. Did you?
Longer sentence. Read my comment lang. Okay. Love my friends. Have a good day.
Read my comment. Where's your comment?
Where's your comment from?
Did we miss it? Maybe he means go back and read the comment in Visayan.
I saw the video.
Oh my goodness, Frank, you're not commenting enough. We got to scroll and scroll and scroll. You need more comments, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I already.
Oh, you did?
I did.
No, but he means like in Visayan, I think.
Okay. I only know a bit of Tagalog. You're so handsome ako.
I only know a bit of Tagalog.
Yeah.
You're so handsome. What's Mako?
Yeah, I don't know what is Mako.
Can you look it up? M-A-K-O.
No.
You can't
it's
look
not.
it up?
It's not. What? It's not Visayan term. Handsome ako. Or maybe he said I'm handsome. But not Mako. Maybe ako. It was maybe it's a technical error.
Oh, I have a lot of those.
I only knew a bit of Tagalog.
You got your translator on. On? Question, you got your translator on? Frank says, my previous 2 comments that you missed. We missed 2 comments by Frank? That's unusual. Frank, I'm scrolling back now. Oh, are they far back? Maybe this is a YouTube thing. I'm scrolling. We don't ever try to misread. It says, hello, Navy woman. This is an excellent channel. Was it after that one? Because that's the only one that's back that we can see. That's your last one that we can see. It says, hello, Navy woman. Or women. Hello, Navy women. This is an excellent channel. Or maybe meant Navy woman. But that's your last one that we see. Uh-oh. What did I just click on? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's the last one that we see, Frank. And then the next one we see is my where you just started talking again, and you said, read my comment. So
yeah, your comment, the last comment is
the one about the Navy woman. He was talking to the Navy woman.
Yeah, that's the Navy woman that...
No, not Ted, Frank.
Oh, Frank.
See, this is what YouTube is doing to us, Frank. Oh my goodness, there's a wasp.
I guess
something.
YouTube already, you know.
They're mean to us. YouTube is mean to our channel. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
If it's okay to rewrite your comment.
Go
because
ahead.
we don't...
You're not there.
Yeah.
You're not in our comments. We're not just saying that, Ted. It's not Ted. Frank. It's Frank, not Ted.
Yes.
Frank, we're not just saying that. You're not there. The comments are not there.
Yeah. Let me read some of your comments. Like, must be totally frank, I am from the generation that didn't have things. I am more comfortable with boots on the ground.
Which we read that one. We read
yes,
that one.
and then Pin Pulse was 20 years ago. Yeah, we read that one.
And then Catfish, we mentioned that one because she didn't know what Catfish was.
Yes. If you don't mind asking if your ex-wife is still alive.
Yeah, we made a joke about that one.
Yeah. And then there you goes, talking to Navy woman.
Hello, Navy woman.
Yeah.
And that's it. Until you say your previous 2 messages. So
yeah.
I'm glad you brought it up, Frank, because we would never know unless you tell us. Anybody take a message and we're not reading it because unless it was a bad, like someone cursing or something.
And your last message is comment.
Yeah. So please tell us, Frank, what's happening. We don't know. Yeah. The sign is difficult? Question. Yeah. For me it is.
Longer sentence. You are a bit Tagalog. You got your translator. My previous 2 comments that you missed.
Yeah, we didn't miss them. They ain't there.
Yeah.
So please repeat them.
Don't see his comment either. Oh, you see? Yeah. We don't see your comment.
Even other people don't see it.
Yeah, my comments don't show on chat sometimes too, Frank. Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's YouTube.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
I don't know why.
Maybe it was YouTube because my comment was graphic.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, my comments don't show sometimes since I being here in Vietnam, maybe censored.
Maybe an auto mod deleted it.
Yeah.
There's such a thing as an auto mod? I'm learning new things.
Yeah, we don't...
I am your auto mod.
Yeah, we don't do anything about that.
Yeah, so if you say your sentence was graphic, I don't know exactly what you mean, but maybe you can say it again in a real nice way. And then the auto mod won't delete you. Auto mod. Oh, we had someone on yesterday. I love his name. What was it? For Google's sake. That's his name. For Google's sake. I love saying, oh, for Google's sake. It was funny. Ross Johnson says, good day, mate. Happy. You're from Australia. I say. Good day, mate. I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to talk like an Australian. I'm terrible Australian accent, as you can tell. I like your accent, but I can't seem to mimic it well. Because I like doing accents just for fun. I'm British. Hello, my name is Mr. Britain. Or she calls me, what do you call me? Mr. Bean. She calls me Mr. Bean. I don't think that's a compliment, though.
No, it's a compliment.
Okay. She says it's a compliment. It was about the YouTuber lost his life. Okay, yeah, we didn't get that, but you can, yeah, Ian.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and tell us if you like. It's Ted. Apparently, it's Ted's friend.
I
So it's really
I
sad.
don't know. Yeah.
Ian, yeah, he posted Ian. Can you do a Filipino accent? Do. Number 2.
Correct.
Correct. 2. Correct. Sound like Count on Sesame Street. Have you ever watched Sesame Street from years ago? 1 apple. 2 beautiful apples. It's the Count on Sesame Street.
Yeah,
Frank,
that's a Filipino accent.
not Ted.
Correct.
Yeah, Frank. If we're saying Ted and Frank, we're sorry. We're getting our tongue mixed up, but we mean Frank when we say Frank and we mean Ted. We just sometimes get our tongue mixed up. I'm sorry. He unalived himself. Oh my goodness.
What is that?
I mean, he's trying to say it in code. He himself.
Really? Why? What happened?
That's what happened.
Why he did that terrible
I mean,
things?
Of course, sometimes that gets into the news like that, and that's not really happened. It was something else, but that's what they say happened. You know what I mean? Could have been something like that too. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Because you don't know. Sad, breaking.
Maybe
He's my neighbor here in Philippines, and it's sad but true. May he rest in peace. We're reading some comments on someone's.
Yeah.
Prayers for Ian. Please let his friends and family find peace. Didn't know him, but watched some of his videos today. He seemed so chill in content.
Why would he
made it
now?
that far in life? Why would he do that now? Basically, dude, if you're going to at least, we're just reading some of the comments other people are saying about his passing. Very sad to hear the news. Was only messaging him last few days. He was very disappointed that his old friend put up 2 videos calling him a loser. I'm told Ian was not a loser, that I'm found a straight shooter and very honest. I'm to hope and pray that it's not true. Very, very sad. He was a good man, good family. See, that don't make sense, right? People are saying he's a good guy, he's a family guy. That don't line up to me. My brain starts thinking right away, something happened and they're saying it was that, right? Anyway, if you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking in code too. What else we got here? Yeah, I got your message now, Frank. Tita, hello, boss. Barry Chepser. What? Tita, you sure you're Canadian? I don't know what you're saying. Frank says he had dispute with a friend, which was another YouTuber. Huh.
Yeah.
Man, YouTubers over here get crazy. We don't want to be a part of that. Yeah. We just want to sit on our back porch in peace. Hey, you know what, Mahal? I think that little thing I got over our heads is keeping a little bit of shade for us. Because look, it's sunny everywhere, but underneath that thing, we got a little bit of shade. Maybe I did okay.
It's nice to have a lot of friends here in the Philippines, but sometimes you have to choose your friends wisely.
Always you have to choose your friends wisely. Let me update that statement. You always have to update. You always have to choose your friends wisely. And some people, you can be very, very nice to you, and they're not always as nice back to you. And I could give some details, but maybe I shouldn't, right? I did a search, but couldn't find any Ian YouTuber that passed recently. Oh, well, we did. We found him. We found him, almost immediately. What were the keywords you put in to help him find? Or maybe you can tell the channel, like the ad. What's after? We'll tell you.
The channel is Ian Living in the Philippines. Kuya Ian. Yeah, this one.
Can I just look at it? Yeah, Kuya dot Ian 63. That's how you find it. Kuya dot Ian 63. That's how you find it. Ian in the Philippines. Okay, good. C, same age. What's that? Good C, same age. You think we're the same age? Yeah, we're both 25.
Yeah.
Brother Brother.Ian63. Okay.
Yep.
Not brother. Kuya. Well, Kuya means brother, but it's written as Kuy. Kuya. Actually, word Kuya. Kuya.
Don't put the word brother.
Yeah,
Because
put Kuya.
It's Kuya.
It's
Kuya Ian.
Kuya.Ian63.
Yeah.
Look at his last post. Did you look at his last post?
His
is that the
last
one where he said a
post
bad word?
is
We don't want to watch that again.
The thing
He
is,
said a bad word.
saying the bad words.
We don't like bad words. But what was the overall message? Do you know what he was saying?
British expat in the Philippines. What a loser. That's his last 7 days ago.
Yeah, see, he seemed to be talking about someone who called him a loser. And from what we read in the comments, apparently it was a friend of his at one time that called him a loser. You can't let words like that destroy you. You can't. You just can't. I mean, you know, realize that person has a problem and move on. Something like that, right? What do you think, Mahal?
He said, there was a reason I always didn't feel comfortable when I talked to John. He's referring to John something.
Somebody, John, yeah. Anyway, we don't want to name names because we don't know who we're talking about. Android says, you must have your translator on. I wrote Kuya, but you read brother. We have translator on, apparently. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even know I could put a translator on. We have translator on? How do I put translator on? But I did it, apparently. Because he typed Kuya, but we read brother. I think that's what Tito was saying, too, earlier. But I didn't understand. We have some sort of a translator on that I didn't even know.
John was his best friend.
Ah, you guys are up on all this stuff. We're just in the dark. We don't know what's happening. We're building a tiny home. That's all we know.
Yeah, Kuya, brother. Yeah, it's really, I agree. Kuya is brother.
Yeah, but what he's saying is he typed Kuya, but it showed on our screen as brother because we have a translator turned on.
Oh, I see.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know we could turn a translator on. I mean, that's good. I'd rather have the translator on. Don't turn it off if you find it, because it might help me understand things.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing. Do we have any little diamond things today?
That's so sad that you're like, just like for example, you know, I've been like that in that situation that I also have a best friend. We're friends for 7 years, more than 7 years, but we end up disconnected each other. What is that?
Android channel says $3. $3. Tiny super chat for Tiny. Oh wow, that's so nice, Android. Thank you. God bless you. That's so nice. That is so nice.
I am in that situation, but we don't have a closure. I try to connect with them to clarify things, but no show. So I just keep quiet because, just like for example, like since you are friends for so many years, or of course you shared your secrets. What's the meaning of the word secret? It's a secret, right? So it's a secret. Keep it with yourself because it's a secret. Don't show that to the public. Most of in this generation, like if you have friends and you have a messed up relationship with your friends, everybody is like they try to ruin the reputation of your friends by sharing their secrets. It's not good. Just like if you're disconnected with someone, like out of respect for your friendship, keep your secret. Yeah, just keep your secret because it's a secret. Yeah, there's a reason why you're disconnected with them.
So are you saying your friend didn't in your case? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, we keep our secrets.
They did or didn't?
Didn't.
They didn't keep.
Yeah.
So they blah blah blah.
My only secret is about my ex before.
Oh, okay.
That's my total secret. Yeah, maybe he was undiagnosed depression. He had undiagnosed depression.
Who knows? I mean, I have my own. We named this live conspiracies, and I'll stick to our title of conspiracies. I have a conspiracy, and I don't even know what's going on, but from what I see there in a quick view, it seems like he was liked. Seemed like he was generally a nice guy. People liked him and so on. He seemed happy in the video. So when people say it was a, I'm thinking it was probably something else, and they just said it was a,
Yeah.
you know, that's my conspiracy. Sticking with our title today. And that's what I think in those kinds of situations, when you see someone so happy and you see them being called generally nice, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm not really believing that it was a real true. Speaking in code, you know what I mean now, guys, don't you? Yeah, I mean, I don't see that being what they're saying it is.
Yeah,
I think it was something else. Conspiracy.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Well, oh my goodness, Maha, we've been on this for 3 hours.
Yeah.
We probably should stop.
Yeah, I guess we have to stop there because I need
guys,
to go in Mom's house and give the money to her. She said she don't have a rice
oh
today.
my goodness. Well, we got to go help somebody. Well, it's not us helping really. We're like the courier. Her sister is helping her mom, and we're the courier for her sister. I think that's what's happening, isn't it? Anyway, she never listens to me. We have it documented
Christian, I sub to your channel. Thank you, Christian. So I guess tomorrow we will do the same thing.
Yeah, we're trying to do, fairly daily live. Sometimes we might miss it, but we're trying to. We enjoy interacting with you guys as well. And if you're just subbing now, Christensen, perhaps you didn't watch all our videos. We're sitting on our back porch of a tiny home that's under construction. We just did our latest update to the. Check that out. Click on our faces here in the live, then go to the videos tab and look at our date in the videos tab, and you'll see where we are. We're in the back porch. We give a little tour of our tiny home, and if you go back a couple of videos more, you'll see it being built from the dirt up. And we appreciate if you check that out. Christensen says, I'm coming there. I'll be there on March 6th. My wife and children are in, where's that?
Calasiao, Pangasinan, Philippines.
Is that far away from here?
Yeah, it was in the north, Luzon part.
Oh, you're way up north, and we're way down south. We're in Mindanao. But that's great. You're coming in March. That's getting close. You're getting excited. I can tell.
Yeah, you can sleep.
I'm excited on your behalf. It's so beautiful.
I want to do daily lives, but I'm worried about becoming famous.
Well, if you got our luck, you don't got to worry at all. We've been doing this for years. YouTube doesn't push our channel hardly at all, so maybe you'll have our luck. You don't have to worry about it. But Andrew, thank you very much. We really appreciate what you just did as well with your little donation, which is big. Thank you very much. But I guess it's time for us to head on. Thank you guys for watching and staying with us so long. We're just forgetting the time. We just enjoyed so much. And maybe if by God's grace we can do it again tomorrow, maybe we will. We'll sit in another part of our property. Maybe that's what we can do. That'll be our special thing. Because last time we're showing another part of the property. This time we're here in the back porch. Maybe next time we'll sit in a different part of the property and surprise everybody where we are on our property. So I'll see you soon.
You are coming on to 27. Yeah.
Coming up to 2700.
And you know what? It's been a long time. We are stuck in 2,600.
Yeah, but honestly, we've been. It's been years, man. We've been since 2022, and this is 2026.
Exactly.
Divide that by all the days.
Exactly, guys.
A very small channel. You look at these other guys, 50,000, 30,000, even 20,000, and hundreds of thousands. We're like 2,000, coming up to 2,700, which we're thankful for. Don't get me wrong. We're very thankful. And thank you. Oh, okay. We got disconnected by Starlink, so I hope you guys are still there. We're trying to say goodbye, but we don't want to end abruptly. I don't know what's going on with Starlink. As long as you're not being mobbed in the street. Yeah. The only thing that's going to mob us in the street are a few cows and a bull, and there's a horse or two every now and again. That's all we see in the street. And then people who don't know us, and when they see me, they say Joe. Hey, Joe! So we're deep in the province here. One person at one time in Dumaguete recognized us. So it's kind of interesting. I said, I've seen you in the movies. And I'm like, What? On YouTube. But that's frustrating. It keeps saying reconnecting, so I better say goodbye while I'm connected. Thanks, guys. God bless you all. See you next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow. We'll see.
God bless
you.
everyone.
Yeah. God bless you.